Folks, hello and welcome to another Wednesday stream of, what is this, Starfleet BattleTech, that's the thing. Hi everybody, welcome. We're starting a little bit later than normal, only slightly later, by about a minute, so I think we're pretty good on that one. Hello Rekar, hello Ghost, hello Rogue, welcome to the stream as we get ready to get things started around here. Having a fairly decent day so far, I hope everybody so far, as we prepare to relax with a little bit of big stompy robots attempting to blow each other into little tiny smithereens, and has become my custom whenever I can possibly do it. Hello Metal Deck, thank you for the follow, glad to have you along for the ride. Hope that you can enjoy as we continue to blast our way through clan space, and after we do this mission, probably run away from this planet, because oh my god, this planet. Let's see. You got a thanks from, Meldek Shub shared 5 towards others in chat. Holy crap, Meldek. Wow. Thank you so much, man. So let me go over and make sure that I thank this. Thank you so much, my man. So send off of the thanks. I really do appreciate it. That is awesome. Hello, Otto. Welcome to the stream as we're just about to get started in here. So yeah, this planet has turned out to be a nightmare that we must flee from soon, because we came over here expecting to run into, you know, a fairly decent sort of moderation of 3.5, 4, 4.5, and 5 skull missions. It's like 1 3.5 skull mission and a whole bunch of 5s, and I don't quite think we can handle that just yet, but we're going to give it a shot sometime soon. We're going to at least do this mission. We may try one more mission before fleeing, but yeah, we're going to be dropping down, kicking some butt out of some pirates. But watching you on YouTube for a while got me into using RogueTech and just rocks. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Meldek. That is awesome. The fact that more and more people are playing RogueTech. This is frankly the best mod for the entire game. Not going to lie, after all I played. Also because they just done a phenomenal amount of work. So, as we begin today, just a quick rundown of our mechs. We got our Ebon Carry, which cannot die. It's invulnerability to all sorts of incoming firepower. The T-Bone in the Wells Fargo Wagon. Arclight in our Not a Mad Dog. Punisher in the Gosser. Exodus in the Jade Hawk, which is finally out of repair. Apollo in the Timberwolf, which, you know, needs to reset all of its missiles because it only has SRMs. And MMLs seem like they should reset to SRMs normally. And of course, Coach in the Marauder. It's something new with Christmas emotes. I have no idea how it works. Neither do I, but, you know, if he grants that many, I mean, I can't say anything against that. This one has pimp slapped you. Indeed. RogueTech is best tech. Very true, very old gamer. Alrighty, so I think we're going to have a little bit of fun with this one. It is fighting against pirates. We went for 1 of 4 or 1 of 5 priority salvage and like 1.2 million Seabills, because I want to basically grab all the cash that I can and run, unless we want to attempt to try and do one of those 5 skull missions, which we may actually try and do. I mean, it's not necessarily impossible. And we do have a fairly cool core of mechs. In fact, we are like 2 days away from being able to drop 8 mechs, and then another 9 days away from being able to control all 8 of those mechs. So that'll be fun. First stream a while back to work. Well, glad that we were able to grab us. So, alright, let's continue to move forward. So this Jadehawk has been sitting in repairs ever since it got absolutely lit up by that one Timberwolf. You know, the one with the twin heavy large lasers and all kinds of missiles. It was in what you can only describe as immense amounts of pain, and I'm very happy to have it back in commission, because it is a hilarious burner mech. You know, 4 plasma rifles ought to get quite a bit of heat going rocking down. Although I may try and replace his normal rifles with instead all clan versions, because they deal a little bit more heat, and it's kind of what I'm more interested in getting out of his weapon systems rather than the damage that the inner sphere plasma rifles do. So that is the current line of thinking, I suppose, that we're sort of bringing to the table on that one. So as soon as we can manage to get ourselves into a position where I can comfortably just start ripping apart old mechs again, we'll be able to do that. Although I think our repair bay is pretty much empty at this point. We have everything built, which is kind of a stunning thing to say, considering how often we had been sitting on like multi-month repair times, and now we have basically everything under control. DLDR cheering / gifting subs gives you a stockpile of emotes, which I think you can hand out at random wherever you want, I think. That would make sense. So, oh, we'll certainly check it out more as more things go on. Maybe I need to actually like check out the number of, I suppose, reserved emotes that I have. The Timberwolf was not modified with the Black Carpus yet, was it? Right. Although it's going to be in the somewhat near future. I gotta try and recall exactly what sort of loadout that's going to be. I think it was basically the same thing. We just had to shift a couple of things around with some of the tech that we had. And then it'll have the Black Carpus, which will make it almost as deadly as the Ebon Carrier. Well, it'll make it more deadly than the Ebon Carrier in pure firepower. But it will probably make it nearly as survivable as well. Well, that does mean we still got to find a mech with a hardened ferrofibrous that is the exact same thing as like the Black Carpus on our Ebon Carry. So that'll be interesting if we finally manage to get our hands on all of that. Certainly looking forward to that at any rate. I'm hoping to put that onto an assault mech just because I want an assault mech that never dies. An undying sprinting melee mech would be hilarious. But we would need to run into a lot of great equipment and fairly large fusion cores to be able to do that. Not outside of our power. And, well, as long as we're in clan space, if we fight Clan Jade Falcon, which is going to be hard because we're aligned with them, but if we manage to run into somebody who happens to be equipped with Jade Falcon mechs because of the talons and claws, then we might be able to turn that into something. Maybe we'll be able to do that to a Kodiak or something. That would be fun. Alright, so quite the little hike as we try and get on over. We're crossing basically 2 maps in order to do this. Which, this change alone has gotten me to have to rethink a whole bunch of my builds recently. Last battle that not the last battle, but last episode where we were just in that 2-hour slugfest with all those LRMs, that nightmare has made me start to consider I need artillery mechs in both of my companies now. Because I've got to be able to get to the opponent intact. My last fight with the clans took about 2 hours to complete. Yeah, we had something similar to that. What change did you say? The change to the larger map sizes. Alright, we got another pirate land, so we're looking at between 12 and 15 units. Oh, but one of them is the Owens. Oh, that's going to be great. Hopefully they're all Owenses and I can just collect the easy payday off of this one. That would be lovely. Artillery wins wars. Artillery can't be intercepted by AMS, and artillery does lots of damage. I was like, I should get LRM mechs, and I stopped. I was like, no, I should not. LRM mechs are stupid because you can't actually get hero pirate AMSs when you run into them. I should get artillery mechs. It's like, do I want Arrow? Do I want Long Tom? Honestly, I want Long Tom. I've never had one, but I don't know where to find it. So we have like 2 clan arrows currently sitting in the background somewhere. So if we run into like a catapult or something, we'll probably try and build it into a twin arrow death machine. It'll be fun. Artillery warrior Sprogue, the mortarman approves. Can you use multiple melee weapons at the same time or just one per mech? You can use multiple melee weapons as long as you can fit them on the mech. So, the melee weapon category, which is just any weapon that's going to fire in the middle of melee, as long as you got support slots, you throw them into. There's also like specific hatchets, which are pieces of equipment, which I believe you can also just add on whenever you want. Sure, let's give him some plasmas. Do I want to really? Let's check my problems here. No vision, damage, move, height. I'd rather be closer than that because I only have 16 shots. Like you can mount multiple melee weapons, had a Black Knight with a chainsword and a retractable blade. Yeah, tomorrow's episode is actually going to... We have a new mech that is finally getting fielded after a couple of months of sitting in the mech bay. And it has a pair of melee weapons on board, which is hilarious. Oh, we got a catapult R4. That'll be interesting.
What's up, boss?
That's a 55-ton one. Trying to remember exactly which catapult that is. Because there are so many catapult Mark 3s. Well, there's 4 of them, but let's just keep pushing. Push as hard as we can. I want to get up to them so I can actually hurt them, because that's where we do our most damage. Do I want to waste the ATMs? I mean, it's not really a waste. We'll waste them on the Owens, because if the Owens takes any major damage, he will just explode. Just got a Red Reaper. I may have to fit out with all melee weapons. Oh, I'm jealous now. We have 4 parts of a Red Reaper. We have held 4 parts of a Red Reaper for... God, since like episode 5 of this, and we're on 32 or so? And we have just never ever run into a Red Reaper again. Because we have 4 parts to it. We got them all from that mission, and we've never seen it ever again. I keep taking these missions like I get them. Shade, can you make a mech-sized Morningstar for a weapon and not just a wrecking ball? Well, you can actually find melee weapons. Like, literally, there's hatchets that you can get and mount onto your mechs. I have only ever run into 1, and I have it currently sitting in Howl's Hero's inventory, but it is just a piece of equipment that you can mount onto a mech to give you additional melee damage. It's rather great. Need to fight more pirates? We're fighting pirates right now. Wow, I forgot how toasty the Marauder is. Also on a desert. Jeez, that's kind of insane. Your large is off. Oh, that's all my heat. Good, fire. Nice job. Hit me with the Gauss rifle. little not so great with the pulse lasers, but the Gauss rifle's doing the job. And we got a Blackjack P. Recently, in case you haven't seen it, Tex has done another one of his mech breakdowns, this time for the Blackjack. And it is much better in my opinion than his catapult vid. He's gone back to what I think is a great format for it. Fiber swords, threshers, there are a bunch of weird things. Ow! Heavy large laser or hyper laser. I don't remember which. Is the R4 Lady Electa's one with the twin hyper laser? Or am I running into an archer that is packing hyper lasers or something? Oh no, it's an Urban Lord. Oh. Okay. Well, we gotta deal with that. Put a sword on mine. Nice. I'll need to check that out then. Check what out? The melee weapons? They're fun. If you can get them, they're fun. Alright, so we have an Urban Lord on the field, which is always a little bit of a pain. Because he's a 70-ton Urban mech. And apparently he's not actually cannon, but you know what? That is not going to prevent us from having fun. Twin medium X pulses, Fire Fist, and Chef. Countermeasure don't care about you. Tag Barrage, I kind of care about that, just because it's an area effect weapon. I've got 40 shots. Oh, 10 rounds of shooting arrow. Give him some love. Hey, we hit him at least once. 71 heat. That's what we're talking about. Urban Lord, man. Dude. This is a 1 of 4 priority salvage mission here, mate. Oh, what was that? Don't do that. That's not polite. I will beat the ever loving crap out of you with the Jadehawk. You do not get to try to do those things to me, sir. Sir, I am talking to my son. Yeah, we're just going to keep the rushing on. Once the Timberwolf gets in amongst the enemy, it's going to be hilarious. Because Acid SRMs and an Ultra Autocannon 20 is just too much fun. Yeah, we're taking the mission for money. We're leaving this planet as soon as we can, unless we manage to realize that we can successfully take 5 skill missions reliably. Another one I picked up was an agricultural spreader. I could think, great, I've equipped my mech with a great big lawn roller. Yep. Sorry, what have you done with the we sprint. I think you two are friends. You certainly sounded like friends when we were going down to planets. As you know, you were constantly berating him. Great, we got a TBM carrier. And a hybrid carrier. Game, why? What did I do? You did this to me last time, Game. Don't do that again. That's not fun. Okay, let's see if we can't kill these people before they just make my night completely awful. Because I don't want to deal with all that. Nobody wants to deal with all that. I gotta figure out why the Lament is just a PPC master, and this thing is just not quite as good. Oh good, solid strike right to the front. That's what I want. Catapult, you're not gonna have a good day. You will go down in history as failing against the might of my force. I'm really hoping that we're dealing with Pirate Lances and not Pirate Stars. That'll make my life so much easier. I can make a mech-sized Morningstar, but I'll keep that in mind for the next mech to get melee weapons. Isn't there, like, a Solaris mech that has one? I get the feeling like there's this one Solaris mech that you keep talking about that I'm almost positive has, like, a giant Morningstar on it. Wells Fargo wagon push on the catapult. Sure, why not? You're all energy. Yeah, I think your Lady Electa's catapult. Oof, the accuracy is not quite there for that. So we'll just fire the standards and reserve my mediums. Yeah, I'll reserve my medium lasers until I have good accuracy shots from. Ooh, hit the blackjack with that one too. Evan Carey, go Carey. Go win the battle for me, please. Everybody else can go home. Evan Carey will take care of it. Oh, that's beautiful. Please just light him all of the way up. Maximum Warlord for maximum fun. Owens die, please. That's what I wanted. He's gone.
Target neutralized.
Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of melee weapons now that they fixed the now since the fixed weapons can be claimed. Keep them fails. I don't know, something. Oof. Yeah, better idea for Corbin to jump away on that one. You don't want to be friends with this man, trust me. Oh, we got more catapults. Always with the catapults. Oh, the pulse laser, it's a pulse laser black. Oh no, it's the, are you the arrow? No, you can't be. You have too many pulse laser shots. There's 6 of them. So it means you have 2 pulse lasers and the arrow only has 1. I mean, it is a pirate pulse laser, but still. Marauder, run forward. Find out what you can see. Yeah, that's not bad. That's worse. We'll go with the not bad, because not bad is better than worse. I think you missed that, but it's not really clear. I don't know how to open the event log. Cudgel has a mace. Is that it? The NFL also has a mace. It's more hammer-like. Closest to the Morningstar would be the Storm Raider. And the Urban Lord flying across the sky. Opening fire with several missiles. And I'm not exactly impressed by the amount of damage it has done. So we could attempt to grab ourselves an Urban Lord. They have been showing up semi-frequently now, recently, ever since they got added into the game. So we could definitely see if we can do something with that. Oh, why is your accuracy so garbage? Well, I know why. I can see exactly why. Sprinted, target moved, target through terrain, moved, no visual, and at maximum range for that juicy +8. You know what, yeah, you're this one Hyperless. I thought you were. We'll Warlord it up. We'll see if we can't get a hit on the catapult. It's not great odds, but hey, it's the Gauss. Wow, 1 out of 3. Punisher, that was weak. You are weak, Punisher. If it's not catapults, it's Heliopoli. Yes, that is very true. Catapults and Heliopoli, clearly the most common mechs. Well, that's one way to deal with the Ebon Carry.
Hey, I'm overheating.
Okay. Didn't expect that one. Holy Jesus, what the hell?
Watch my heat. I'm taking damage.
It's not your heat, dude. You are just getting lit the heck up. Yeah, you're falling over. Oh, God. At least it was the Ebon Carrier.
Engine shut down.
Whoa. Oh, that's impressive.
Oh, that really hurts.
Yeah, it really does. So this is why we need artillery. Burn it. That's clearly the only way you're going to handle it. Being added to the game does not increase the frequency of encounters. This is not true. It's been added to the game. The frequency, yeah. Hello, Rickar. Hello, Wolf. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Check that pilot. Dude, this is the Ebon Carry. He still has in his center torso 265 or 65 health of 253. Yeah, the AI is clearly learning from us. They have discovered the secrets of victory. And the secrets of victory quite clearly are just bombard them with as much fire as you can possibly get your hands on. That is, however, really terrifying because I don't have a counter to that. I don't have a way of stopping that from happening again. Oh, that is not good. What kind of range am I looking at on the plasma cannon? I don't think it'll reach that far. Maximum is 507. 10. Yeah, I should actually be within range of the plasmas. Let's find out. Let's go put the Jadehawk in the absolute worst possible position he's ever been in. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't know which god this Jadehawk clearly believes in, but dear goodness, he's great. Oh, that's nasty. I didn't realize we were dealing with a Thunderbolt 20. I'm killing the Thunderbolt 5 carrier, though, because he is just out in the open. Let's lay a sensor lock down on the Thunderbolt 20 guy in the back. Oh, no, not you. I want... Yes, you. Because that's good. We're having a good day. We're having an interesting day. We have just been bombarded to absolute hell. But I'm hoping that with the judicious use of plasma rifles, I can start to annihilate them. Because we're going to need it. 3 of those things we're able to knock over and shut down one of our mechs completely, wholesale, in one go. So we've got to knock out at least one more by the end of this turn. Otherwise, bad things are going to happen. The choice of action. More like eject the ammo than it will be untouchable. Do you use tag barrages? I've been using crowd control and tag groups. We used to use a tag arrow. We had a tag arrow that was on our Arctic Cheetah for the longest time. It was the most amazing piece of equipment ever. And then the arm that was containing the tag arrow got blown off. And we never ended up replacing it. We would have loved to, it just never ended up coming up. I think we actually have one currently sitting in a garage somewhere. Do I have a sensor problem? Target moved, right? Target moved +2. We're gonna risk it all to see if we can't, actually, I gotta make sure that I'm targeting the right one. Yeah, but we're gonna risk it all to see if we can't. Oh, darn it, he's not in sensor range. Never mind, we're just gonna shoot and risk it all. Fire! Wow, what the heck were you shooting? Never mind, you've got it. Your pulse lasers take care of that. Okay. 2 of the 4 of that nightmare group have been dead, so feeling good. He fell such like a place like a... Regarding AI just flaming you, the immortal hordes of total biscuit, that's absolutely infuriating. The tag barrage is better, more damage plus fire, lots of fire. Don't forget the fireball mech. I miss TV. I think everybody misses TV.
Yep.
Well, not everybody misses TV. There was that one guy who was like celebrating that when he died. Is like, but no. I think most people who really care. All right, I want to put more pressure onto you. I want to make you cry because I have the not a mad dog, and the not a mad dog is ready to. Well, he was about to be ready to shut you down, and then we realized that we only had a 28% accuracy shot because of reasons. You just a bad shot. Okay. Let me throw 2 PPCs at your way and then a whole ton of missiles, because the whole ton of missiles, at least something's going to hit. That's how that works. All right, see you around, Otto. It's awkward when there are so many carriers that you have trouble telling them apart. He was an icon of gaming. House of Biscuit, we do not pre-order. Oh, that's one of the reasons, actually, why I didn't have any of the beta codes to MechWarrior 5, because, like, I'm not pre-ordering. We do not pre-order. I will buy it when the game comes out,
What's up, boss?
and that'll be that. Alright, so I can get the Timberwolf on top of anybody I want. Because it's a monster. And it's awesome. And that may actually end up working. I will take that. Because the catapult is honestly one of the most dangerous things on the field right now. I'll go full Warlord just to make sure that he absolutely positively explodes.
Giving them everything I've got.
Okay, that was an interesting separation of damages. He did not absolutely positively explode, which is a little disappointing. This game doesn't have an SOE, so I can select 30 FPS. Well, in that case, we're not playing that game. You'll buy when the game comes out, if it's good. Yes, that's the key, if it's good. Speaking of things coming out today, I don't know how many of you follow DCS, which is Digital Combat Simulator. It's basically a flight simulator for nerds like me. And a new aircraft for that came out today, the JF-17 Thunder. So if you want to get your China/Pakistani combination, that is the plane to buy. Oh, you're gonna be in so much pain now, buddy. You know, we're gonna go down for the 78%. Missiles away and medium lasers. Oh, that was beautiful. We blew up the leg, so that'll take care of that. He'll be on the ground. He'll be not moving at all this next round because we're gonna kill him. Oh, that's a really good catapult, though. Like, for looting, it's a really great catapult. There's heat banks, there's heat exchangers, there's a radical double heat sink kit. Like, this is a great center torso to loot. Watch Scott Manley play Phoenix Point at 3 a.m. Eastern on Twitch. Crazy HBFT will be playing it Thursday. Oh, that's interesting. All right, here comes the heat. Ooh, question. Fuck. That's what I was wondering, actually. Exactly that point. You were in a perfectly good mech. You literally couldn't die. Literally could not die. So what do? You pull the handles. Good job. Good job. I can't be too angry because we do that trick to him all the time. But yeah. I've heard bad things about Phoenix Point. I saw Scott Manley's demo from it. I wasn't super impressed by what I saw. I don't know if I'm going to get it. I'll have to see someone else sort of play it a little bit more. Because things like, oh, your heavy weapons guys don't get to shoot on the same turn that they move. Okay, I suppose that works to a certain extent. Cover didn't seem to matter at all, which I suppose I'm a bit spoiled by XCOM. You deserve to die. I'm going to try and make sure it happens, too. Trust me. I've got plasma and you're a truck. You better believe. Oh, crap. You might shut me off. You better believe we're going to try to make you cook. Oh, only 13 heat. We're good on that one.
Damage minimal.
What's up, yeah? Now you see how the AI feels? Well, the AI deserves to be punished for many, many reasons, and I think the AI in some ways likes to be punished, so really, I don't think we deserve that at all, because now there's a 50% chance that we don't get that mech back. So that's fun. In the meantime, Apollo is just going around cleaning up the entirety of this flank. Apollo being useful. This is new. The latest RogueTech patch I've had myself, company leader, bail out super early too. Big was really hyped about it, but that's but it's gone the wrong way for a while, so no more. AMS is needed. Yeah, what was the mech we had the pirate AMS? Oh, shoot, right, it was my catapult, wasn't it? That I didn't bring because I was like, I would rather have other things, right? I don't need this. Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is a coming down the street. Oh, please let it be for me. Oh, I love this mech. I would love this mech even more if the missile launchers were actually moved up on the hull so they weren't hanging off of it, because they're a little bit off kilter. It's a tiny complaint, but still, it comes up. You gotta die. I gotta find you to kill you, though. Oh, but I can get into the water, so what the heck do I care? I have learned the way of your tricks, and they will not work on me anymore, sir. Let's see. You're both the same thing. So I'll hit the one that's going to produce more heat.
Attacking from position.
Oh, thank you. I was worried about that. So we do need 2 plasma rifle hits in the same location to kill the mech. We're in the water. We're boiling. But as long as we don't get hit by too much, next round we should have all of their heat pull completely under control. Barbecue Pult does help against T-bolts. It would have. Like, Barbecue Pult would have completely shut down all of the T-bolts on that one. That would have been super useful. Remember your head system, by the way? I don't think we had any good head systems in that mech. Oh, you mean the sensor systems, yeah. Yeah, we'll get around to it. You can spend a turn chilling out, because you're not a mad dog. You're not that hot, but still. Twitch is going to send your unsub viewers Wells Fargo wax. Well, maybe it'll send a Music Man ads. That's the little song that I sing every single time that it comes up. It's from the Music Man, which I really, really liked as a kid. So, and the Wells Fargo wagon still taking even more, but we're fine. That's a little bit of light fire. Who cares about that? We're gonna kill every single last one of you, and you can't stop us. Because the only people you had that could have are now all dead. How do you feel about that? I want to know exactly how that makes you feel. Because I'm about to place even more love onto the hybrid carrier. Right, so I gotta be careful about what I shoot. Oh, I have such good shots on other targets, including the Urban Lord. Whew, boy, that's a scorcher. That will shut this mech down absolutely if we don't kill it. Let's see if we can't kill it. You hit somebody with a gas rifle.
Critical hit. Internal structure damage.
You dumb son of... Jesus. The Jadehawk's gonna be in repair for the next 2 weeks now. Thank you so much, Coach. Sprague, your marauder has made me angry. RogueTech Waterbirds, this is true. More of a Cat Stevens myself.
Got my attention.
The Gosser actually does have a light of sight. What do you have a light of sight on? It's a catapult. That's lovely. I think we hit it. I love it when it's just like, fire 15 times. Fire 4 Gauss rifle shots just sort of into the distance and 3 of them hit. That's great. Sounds like the 2 pilots are getting airlocked today. Yeah. If we lose the ebb and carry, oh, I'm gonna take that pilot and I'm gonna bash his head so hard. Oh, today was not a good day, was it? It was not a good day. But hey, we're gonna be able to get out of it. We're gonna take way more damage than I wanted to, but we're gonna get out of it. Hybrid carrier, who shouldn't have survived. Cooking. It's the boilers. Huh, you got hit as well. How adorable. At least he's still fixing himself. Maybe we can regrow the head. Amoplasmas are rare. Yes. There are many reasons why I'm about as unhappy of a camper as you can be right now. I have the Shoot. I have the Ultra Anger. The fury of 1,000 suns. Can't even shoot him properly. Fire. What the hell were you shooting at, buddy? It's like they don't want to win today, which I suppose I can expect. I mean, I am dealing with some of the worst pilots in the inner sphere. Oh wait, no, we're clanners, aren't we? Some of the worst pilots in all of the clans. By the way, we need a J-Dog model. Salt mine that go to you. Indeed. Alright, the Marauder is going to have to boil himself to try and kill this thing. Because apparently, nobody wants to live. Everybody's looking to die today. I don't know if there's like a special and something about getting in free. But, they need to stop doing that. Wells Fargo Wagon, save the day. I believe in you. I mean, the Urban Lord is just going to hit us again with that Ultra Laser, but I have to murder everything. Wow. The accuracy is so garbage. And why am I on fire? I'm not standing in the fire, I'm standing next to the fire. That was an insufficient amount of death.
Critical hit, Commander.
You'll be fine.
My heat.
I mean, maybe not if the incendiaries start lighting off, but you'll be fine. Oh, that's good. From that range, that's really good, actually. Legs, bike, boots, just, oh! We could have stolen a whole bunch of melee gear from that. Those shots were ridiculous bad, except for one. Yeah.
Confirm.
What could go wrong? That is a question that others will have to answer eventually. Hopefully not me, because I don't want to have to deal with the fallout of the answers to those questions. Specifically, I don't want to watch my mechs explode. Tragically.
Let's move.
Hi, show me the death machine. Right, so we can't do that. We're not allowed to. We are physically forced not to do such things. Who the heck built this mech? Because it has no controls.
Critical hit.
Okay, okay.
My heat gauge is getting pretty high.
Just, we are probably going to lose one of our mechs here. Fear of 1,000 suns. That'd make up for an interesting salvage once the flames of Sneech peter out. The airlock is still available. As soon as we can get people to it, Dudley. As soon as we can get people to it. But welcome to the stream, by the way. Glad to have you along. Because we are going to make them all explode. The Urban Lord's a problem. The catapult has been curiously silent for most of the rounds so far. I'm not sure if he's dealing with a jammed weapon system or not. But we'll figure it out soon. Hi, Urban Lord. I could actually shoot at you. 2 MLs, a light rotary AC-5, and a hyper laser. Yeah, I'm a warlord this one. See if I can't just mess with his accuracy a bit. BBC's delivered straight to your door in 60 seconds or less. Good job. You managed to hit him. That gave the impaired. We've got him under control. Until he fires the hyper laser and annihilates somebody. Wells Fargo wagon is taking all that damage. But it's fine, more or less. Kind of disappointed we weren't able to just get a little bit more damage out of this archer to knock him over as well.
Orders.
But at least his steadiness hasn't recovered. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not quite that. That'll do.
Moving as fast as I can.
Yeah, that'll work.
Here we go.
I missed a little bit more, but the ER laser got in. At least they're not Infernos. This is true. If they had been Infernos, that would be very painful. But we should have this controllable, I think. Head systems, he's fine. He'll be fine. Except when he's not. When the Urban Lord strikes, which it's now his turn to strike, we may determine that things are not fine. But he decided he wasn't going to do anything, so I'm going to work with it. Sprague just wants to get an Urban Lord. Sprague's not going to get an Urban Lord because we take this one for 1 of 5 priority salvage. It was a pirate mission. It was a 3.5 skull, so I was like, there's not going to be anything significant on this mission. And the thermal boat carrier showed up. Oh, the heat is on fire. Can I confirm or deny? I think we can confirm and deny at the same time. We can confirm that you want it. We can deny that you're going to get it. Hi, Timberwolf here. You're actually the one I want to kill, but you're the one I have the least accuracy on, so I'm just going to make this archer hate life even more. Oh, thank you, Deadly, for the bits. Thank you so much. Deadly opening strong for today's bits. Currently taking now the reigning champion of all bits. Okay, that's going to knock the archer over. I was a little disappointed it didn't blow the archer up. I do have sort of a preference for watching archers explode. But I guess I'm going to take what I can get at the moment. Wasp coming into the back. The Wasp could actually be really dangerous. Yeah, because you can hit the side that I don't want people touching. No touchy. Don't touch that mech. That's a rule.
I'm here.
Attempting to do so will result in... Well, vicious counterattack would probably be the right way to frame it. $147 heat. That's what I'm looking for. So I gotta stay in the water, of course, because I don't want to, barbecue the mech. Unfortunately, I have very limited maneuverability options. There we go. Temperature under control. He'll be able to do all this stuff. Yes, pennies on the floor. Do you mind? Do I have to, get more firepower involved? Yeah, I noticed. He's got a plasma rifle, by the way. So I've got to somehow poach his ammo, because we lost one of our tons of ammo, and that's not okay. Oh, he's an ace pilot. How cute.
Got my attention.
Punisher's up? Really? That seems odd. We'll do this to please Sprague. Activate the enhanced imaging system. I need to have, a button on my my control over here that just like activates, that runs that plot line or soundbite.
Roger that.
Hi, you could be dead. You're pretty much dead. You need to die. And oh, look at that. That's 90-something% accuracy. I like this one.
Aye.
I was so hoping your head would blow off, but we can work with that. Thank you, Corbin, for the 100 bits. Use this to make your 95% more accurate. Indeed, he's given us the 100 bits that we required in order to make sure that we nailed that Urban Lord.
Yep.
Remember those gas rifle shells powered by bits. Okay, yeah, your archer needs to die. So do you. Oh yeah, we still have this hybrid carrier we haven't killed yet. I'm still... Did I get under temperature last round? Who cares? We're just gonna blitz everything I've got in him because you know what? This thing either dies or we do. Although the Centaurus on the Marauder right now is about to explode. This thing needs to die soon or we do. There we go. Hey, the Urban Lord got a little bit of love.
Frag the vehicle.
Rekar with 101 bits entering into the fray of the bit wars. He shall not be ignored.
Location confirmed.
Don't shut down. Good job.
Gauge is getting pretty high.
A BC 20-bit cannon.
I'm here.
Oh, that'd be an LBX autocannon that can only shoot bits. That would be great. I'm on board with this plan.
On my way.
Hi, both of you need to die, so please do so. How did you miss both of those shots? You had a 66% chance. Oh, you're dead. Never mind. Urban Lord is down. He had a gyro double XL because somebody's an idiot. Okay, that's not completely fair, but somebody clearly has way too inflated of an idea of how much firepower he can handle. Hi, I can't fire all of my medium lasers at you because you need to just die. Deadly entering the fray as well. Deadly once again recapturing his title as boss of the bits. All of you shall have to bow down before his mighty bittiness. Do I want to kill the Wasp? Yeah, I do want to kill the Wasp with that much firepower, because the Wasp can maneuver around behind in front of mechs that I'm trying to cover their front torsos.
Enemy down.
Alright, on to... Oh yeah, the Archer. I totally forgot about him. That was a mistake. Deadly kicking out the bidding war? Yes, indeed. He often does. He understands the power of a good frontal initial surprise attack. That was cool, Mr. Archer, man. We're all impressed by what you just did. Don't tell him that we're about to blow him up. Exodus. Yes, you're absolutely torturous, little Jade Hawk. You're just gonna... I think we've got all of this handled in this next round, so you're actually gonna sprint. You're gonna target him with everything you've got. Did something break on this mech? I heard some... Oh, my radical prototype. Double heatsink kit. Right. Temperature's a little bit out of control. Okay, 72 heat. He's not having a great day.
Good to go.
Drixon coming in with another 10 bits. He wants to be on the board. He wants to take control of something soon. Alright, the Wells Fargo wagon.
Sprinting.
He's coming down the street. Could shoot the Archer. Probably not going to bother. I'm absolutely going to try and annihilate this catapult. Please die.
All weapons
High explosive ATMs! That was the PPC side.
Commander.
Good job. That's the PPC side I wanted to do.
orders.
Le Marauder can do basically the exact same thing. Except the Marauder has no control over his heat functions. He is, well, he's insane, you see. Oh, I can't activate it. There we go. Enhanced imaging on. And we'll fire everything we got. Because why not? Were we under temperature last round? No, we weren't. We need to get under temperature this round. Gauss rifle. Hey, that did it. That's big. Another 200 bits from Retgar, not to be outdone, surging on ahead with the 301 total. He is in the lead. Alright, Timby. Come on, little Timbits. We gotta go save this. Save the world. Warlord it, because we need to make sure he dies. There we go. Okay, so these pirates were insanely annoying. And way more powerful. I understand why these pirates were being very, very successful on this planet. Because they brought all the fire in the universe. I need to get, like, even more Incendiary and Hydra and everything. Basically, Burning Death needs to come. Speaking of Burning Death, Deadly coming in with another 300 bits, surging on ahead for another 130 ahead, so he is 430 above. 3 email share, Deadly cheer shared rewards to 3 others in chat. Nice! Deadly providing to other people. Like the boss he is. Peak pirate behavior though, cook all the mechs and steal them. Yeah, I mean that's very thematic and great. Oh, Meldak coming out of nowhere, slamming down the 500 bits. He's just picked up his penny machine gun and blasting us to death What did we lose off the head of this? Sensor recon? That sucks. Rangefinder? That sucks. Oh. Damn. That sucks. We had one of these. I put it into this mech where it was supposed to be safe. The Jayhawk's going to be in repairs for like 2 weeks because for some reason it can't be repaired. See you later. Oh, thank you for hanging around, Meldeck. It was great to have you along for the ride. Alrighty, so we've got to hopefully recover something out of this. Please tell me there's a piece of equipment that is actually going to be so useful that it'll make me go, oh my god, how could we ever live without this piece of equipment? It might be the Tag Barrage, actually. Battle Control Artemis. Don't really like Artemis battle control systems. Emergency cooling, a whole bunch of fuel cells. XL Clan, we have 2 of those. Exchanger Plus, we have none of those. That might actually be the thing we grab. Oh, a Mark II target. Somebody recently was actually talking about this. It was Lorgar on the YouTube videos. They're like, why don't you put in a fire control system TC Mark II? It's like, I don't have one of those. Well, lo and behold, we have one of them now, theoretically. Thank you, Deadly, for getting us started. It was awesome. XL Clan for the money. Rogue is like, heat dissipating armor. 30% maximum heat multiplier, 20% overheat threshold multiplier, minus 10% weapon heat generated, plus 10% armor weight. 6 fixed reserve slots. That's pretty interesting, actually. Jump jets, laser insulators, minus 2 heat per. Oh, this has got to be a, got to be some sort of heat sink. Like spike boots, fire control systems, a radical heat sink double, of which I have none. So getting one would be great. Rangefinder on the ground. I could pick that up. Do you happen to have a Predator too? I wouldn't mind picking that one up. And how about Hydra ammunition? Do you have any of that? No. No, you do not. Because somebody was talking about Hydras, but apparently they're not here. We've got some improved swarms, but that's not super special. All these thermal bolts. Plus 30 heat per, which is not that much, but it's the added effect that makes you basically unable to dissipate heat for the next 2 rounds. Exchanger plus is better. Yeah, I think that's got to be the way to go. And stack some BCs and that Mark II fire control as an experiment if you get it as a random. Yeah, well, if we get it for a random, we'll probably try something with it. Pretty sure it's broken like the fire control system Nova. Really? The heat dissipating armor or the fire control system? Because if that's broken, that's really sad. Sensor Sentinel and built-in C3. Yeah, we're gonna get the but the radical double heatsink. That is really good. I'm a huge fan of them. But no, we need the Exchanger Plus because it's an Exchanger Plus. Gunnery B. What the? Oh yeah, it was the risk. Forgot. Lady Electo's personal risk catapult with his hyper lasers in all of the gear. All right, give me an Exchanger. Give it the choice between a whole Alice and an Urban Lord part. The Urban Lord Archer had, but we're in the right side that was destroyed. Oh, that's where the Hydra came from? Oh, okay. So we got the Artemis battle control computer. We got a brick and part in LRM-20. I suppose is a consolation prize. The real question is going to be, how long is this repair going to be? Because this is going to be a long repair, isn't it? This is not going to be great. That Exchanger is so heavy. That Exchanger is 20%, man. 2 tons for 20% is huge on an energy build. Like, you have to compare it to the heat sinks that you're going to be replacing. So, get 100 heat. Suddenly, boom, 20 of it gone in one laydown. 99 days. 70 days. We got 99, we got 70. I'm going to guess 12. Yeah, but much con exchangers. Con exchangers are 1 for 15, I think. So you get more out of it if you want to go absolute. Which energy weapons tend to be really tonnage efficient and really heat inefficient, so you generally have the weight left over. This Trueborn is not impressed. It's a good thing I'm not all that worried about impressing you. All right, 236,855 C-bills for the next 30 days. And let's go see how bad the repairs is. Jadehawk for 20 days. Why is this thing so hard to fix? What did I put on you? Eben Carey's going to be ready in 3 days. I can't keep this Jadehawk on the field. It's amazing. Derek was close to an estimate of 12 days. 200,000 is better. I don't know if it's better than expected. The days, actually, the timing is actually better than I expected. And I have another pilot down, don't I? Gosh darn it. I wish the managed task thing would allow me to, like, focus on just pilots. I think we made 946,000 C-bills, which means we made about 800,000. All right, we have to be able to survive a month. Speaking of, let's check out the micro. bankrupt in less than a month. What's this new? At least we have an ammo store. Do we though? Alright, so oh, I have tons of junk to sell. Get rid of that brigand. I don't care about you. We gotta keep the Mackie part. We gotta keep the Nova Cap. Oh, okay, we don't have nearly as much to sell as I thought we did. Because all of this stuff we keep. Right. At least we got rid of a brigand. Right, we can handle it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're gonna have most of our mechs back anyway. Some of them will not be ready, like the Marauder. But thinking of the Marauder on this planet it feels kind of suicidal. Click. Look. Thank you for the repair bay upgrade. We need one more to tick tock. Good. Jester out for another 9 days, which really sucks. Quick check on the mech bay, make sure everything's not broken. Derek runs his company like GM before the auto payments. Oof. We'll check the ammo store in a minute. I gotta go check my Eben carry. I gotta go see what I can do to fix his ruined husk. I will never forgive you for bailing out of this machine, Jester. That was so dumb. You had everything under control and you just gave it away. Equipment. Show me head parts. What do we got? Fire control system heat. No, he didn't. He doesn't need it. Not normally anyway. Let's see. The Nova I don't need. I don't need direct. Improved clan. No. Armored cowl maybe. Cockpit clan. Just straight up. Gunnery +1. Sure. That'll replace the rangefinder all right. That's fine. Could give him the gut support, but I don't want to. The Predator, I can't replace that Predator. That Predator was magic. I give him a sheathed beacon for his sensors. That's a really good sensor system. You better make good use of it. I mean, he's not going to explode, but he better make good use of it. Airlock is down the hall on the second left. Yep. Why does it have IS standard systems? Because this is a looted Ebon Jaguar. It's an Ebon Jaguar pirate. It's not an actual Cauldron-born. So. You got to keep that in mind. I gotta find some sort of fire control system to put on this darn thing. Otherwise, I mean, I could put on an FCS standard SLDF. Gives me some advanced zooms. Do I have a clan version? Nova, missile. Ooh, missile would be good, actually. Because he's got a lot of missiles built into him. Sure, we'll go missile. His heavy large laser is going to suffer for it, but the missile will help. Alright, his ATMs just became even better. Maybe I should turn them into a pure ATM boat. Do I have enough ATMs to turn them into a pure ATM boat? LRMs. Got an ATM 6. It's 3.5 tons. Yeah, that'll fit. I don't really know if I want to do that. The reason is because if he doesn't have ammo, I don't have to worry about the ammunition exploding. Absolutely hurrah. That's the fire control system improved, though. If you want a more balanced one, the clan. I don't think that... Does that give me any sort of pluses to accuracy? 15% called shot, and accuracy at various zoom levels. Versus the +1 direct missile fire attack. Oh wow, +15 heat. That's pretty impressive, actually. AMD thermal? I'm not sure what AMD thermal means. Let's see, fire control system advanced gives me pluses for offensive push. Not as easy to use battle computer upgrades, we won't. Pure ATM boat, Ebon Carry is now the JP Morgan Chase. I don't think thermal vision is that big of a deal unless you happen to run into a unless you happen to be running it on a night map, which is you have no way of planning for that, so. But yeah, I'll do it just because it's a cheaper upgrade. It's cheap, it's easy, it'll get the Ebon Carry back into the fight. Click. Stop. Yeah, we gotta check the store, because people want to see stores, even though I don't really have money for stores. It includes a bulldozer processor for the cockpit heater. Action! Tell me all your things. Ballistic. Nothing of note. Although the Clan Gauss rifle is pretty cool. I mean, I'd love to have one as a bonus. Large laser, heavy clan. That's expensive because it's clearly super popular. It's not the best choice. It's a terrible choice. Missiles. Oh, we got Thunder. Great. You're teasing me now, game. You're just outright teasing me. Let's see. No support. A couple of jump jets if you were interested in that sort of thing. A heat bank. A royal heatsink double. 2 of them, actually. So somebody's been having a little bit of a field day. Tracking, Ferro Laminar, oh, so good. And weapon mounts, it's also so good. Yes, I'm ONG. So similar to Westpac with the money laundering. Okay, so our pilots are good. Well, actually, no, our pilots aren't good. Jester's still out for a while. Jester for what was it? It's not Exodus. It was somebody else who was out for a little while. Maybe
What are your
Exodus,
orders,
actually.
Skipper? Orders? Receiving you.
Punisher, how dare you? Actually, no, he's Punisher. He does amazing stuff. Why am I complaining? You are quite a ways, actually. I could get... Oh, stability damage actually would help you. Because you're actually vulnerable to that. I mean, you're an assault mech, but you're still vulnerable to that.
I'm here.
Ronan, you're not going to be needed, so I'm not going to upgrade you because it's going to save me some cash. So, on to Le Commensator. Let's see what we can pull off. I want an AC2 array, tons of shots, like an MG, but with AC2 bullets. They're called Rack-2s, and they do hilarious work. Defend base, no. Destroy base, no. Well, maybe. Do you have a straight-up battle? Retribution. That could work. Although it's against the clans, I prefer not to go against the clans if at all possible. At least lands on York clan. Local pirate tribe. 1.4 million seabills, or do we go maximum stuff? It's a 5 skull mission. Although if things go bad here, things are going to go bad in the worst possible way. You missed the fact that the Jadehawk's going to be repaired for the next 20 days, because for some reason that mech is just designed to be the most irritating thing to actually fix. And we're considering about taking a 5 skull mission. Against pirates, but it's still a 5 skull mission. But against pirates. Hard contact as well is against a pirate force, local pirate organization as well. Pays out even better, and also 417. Almost 2 million seabills though. That would be hilarious. What do you think? Do you think we try and fight it out, or do we try and run to another planet like cowards? Like the cowards we are. Also drop interception. That's against planetary government. Similar thing. Although a little bit less cash. Bring AMS? Yes, we will bring AMS. And if I have the cash. Can we run in time? I mean, if we survive enough turns, yeah, we can run. Night Raven wishes to... Oh, can we run just in general to no planet? I don't think we can. I think if we do that, we'll have to, like, sell stuff. Lots of stuff. Because, yeah, it's 27 days to get to this planet. 23 days to get to this one. It's a 5 skull. 4 skull would be 29 days. Yeah, we're just barely outside of range of being able to just run. Night Raven wants to go for salvage. Fast way to lose a pilot. Since it's 5 skulls and maxes stuff to repair losses, that would be a thing. Then take the 2 million and go hard. Well, here's the thing. Part of capturing is actually really efficient. Not shooting out the store. I don't want to be in the store. Like, you can shut down a mech immediately and it's no longer in the fight. And that's a really strong thing to be able to do. So, taking it for stuff might be a good idea. We're only losing a couple 100,000 if we take it for at least 1. Although, 5 skull mission, this ought to be some good gear. Like, this should be lovely. Pirate, but lovely. On the other hand, 1.5 million seabills is still 1.5 million seabills. I think we'll go for 1.5. Because I would like to get... Oh. Ooh, hang on. Your client, your test result, pirate force, you will send a definitive message. It's limiting me to 4 slots. Okay, that's not cool. That's very not cool, game. I don't think I want to do hard contact. Right, this is the one that drops and then drops and then drops. Right. We're not doing that. We'll do drop interception. More sense. Stick to the pirates, yeah. Bit risky though, try to get the salvage for the money. Well, you'd have to run to get to that escape zone. So, and normally it basically drops right on top of you, and your escape zone would require you to run away for a couple of turns. So it's... I want to get a feel for what a 5 skull mission is going to be like before I try and throw myself into that mountain. Because that's going to be a nightmare. That's going to be just the worst. We can do a drop intercept, though. Take for 1.1 million seabills. Oh, no. Shoot. Crap. This book again. Random fact of the day, former Australian Prime Minister Bob Hawke was previously the world record holder for the fastest drinking of a yard of beer when he downed a sconce pot in 11 seconds. Okay, that I didn't eat. Well, okay. Well, I know it would be deadly. It would be interesting if there was an RogueTech mission where you have to ice a dropship and loot it. Spoke, the reason I'm taking the 1 to save is in case I run into a Red Reaper. But that's a bit of a moot point. Unfortunately, there is a bit of a problem. And I have to reset. That's a minor problem that shows up occasionally on the restricted land sets, but right now, the Ebon Jag is currently existing in multiple locations at once. And so that requires a save and reload. So that's what we're going to do. It's going to mess up sort of all of the visuals. But we're just going to quickly load the game at the bug. But yeah, we take the 1 piece of salvage in case anything cool shows up. That's why we do it. Because if we take it for all cash, I mean, it's 300,000 sea bills at this level, it looks like. So that's a little bit more than we're normally used to. Normally we're only sacrificing about 200,000 sea bills. But what if we run into, say, a Red Reaper? That'd be worth stealing. I mean, that would be well worth grabbing everything. Although at the end of the day, one of the things we do currently have access to, I suppose you could say, is if we want to, we still have dire well parts to sell. I don't want to, but we have them. Similar with the Atlas parts, we can sell those. Which one is the stock career? Stock was for what I was doing, sort of capturing pictures and shots for the Avatar video. So I just created one randomly so I could just throw them in there. That way I could modify it at will without damaging any of my saves. If I do the majority of my missions with... Oh, you do... I don't like it. I personally don't like it because I like all my stuff, but I do recognize that right now we're kind of scraping a bit of the bottom of the barrel. We are really close to an edge here. We don't have the massive amounts of stuff stockpiled anymore. We don't have a whole metric ton of mechs we can just get rid of tomorrow in order to preserve everything. So I do have to be a little bit more cagey about what I'm doing. But I really don't like taking missions for one of whatever priority salvage. Like, I want to grab all of the things. Because, especially at a 5-skull mission, there's going to be assault mechs. There's going to be multiple assault mechs. And it'd be really cool if we could loot a whole bunch of assault mechs. Now, that's not going to happen, unfortunately. We're going to have to sort of suffer through this a little bit. So, survival has become its own reward at this point. And now, because we've reloaded, a couple of the icons don't work. Let's see. Command center. Let's go kill people. So, I think what we want to do is the Flush Them Out mission. Is it? Yes. Against local pirates. We take for 1 of 5, and this will make us a whopping 1.4 million seabills. So hopefully not too damaging, not too dangerous. Cross your fingers. It's going to be rough. We're also going to need you, and you, and you. We could even bring the Lego if we wanted. Would it show you go to super assault? Yeah, the super heavies. Oh, those are not fun. Those are terrifying. It's like, oh great, we're all gonna die. You actually did pretty well in the Timberwolf, Apollo. You can stay in that mech. Exodus, get in the ebb and carry. Don't eject. If you do, I will throw you out the airlock after him. Ek can be in that. The disco guy can go to coach. I think there's a better chance of the local pirates being in crappy mechs. So, okay. Important question, actually. We have an open slot for the number 8 mech. And I think I can actually bring it. Yeah, I have the tonnage for it. Problem is, I don't have control of this mech yet. So do we bring Lego along, who can potentially die very easily? Or do we just drop with 7? So, I mean, the AI would be in charge of Lego. And that is a rather terrifying thought. Because the AI is pretty bad. Let's bring Lego and let it die. Not worth the drop cost. 14 to 27. Yeah, he's 13,000 seabills. Bring Lego, put Ronan in so she gets more training. Hi, hello, Lorgar. Cry Havoc and let's slip the Lego for. He won't be under our control, so he will be just suicidal. No, I don't think I can bring him in good conscience. He would die. He would absolutely explode. He's got an Inner Sphere XL engine. He's just got normal armor. Like, he would detonate so fast. Oh, it would not be worth it. It'd be funny, but it wouldn't be worth it. Alright, so this is most of our company. This is not the perfect company we can field. We could actually swap out the Disco Cat for the Marauder, and the Jadehawk would be in there for number 8, and that would be basically our company. Lego is slow enough not to reach the battle? Maybe. Unless they're carrying a whole bunch of LRM carriers, in which case it doesn't matter how slow Lego will be. Lego almost died in that last battle. Not in the last battle, but the last battle he was in. Put a bomb in it. Wow. Sproke, somebody is really looking to get Lego killed. Oh, that's cruel, man. A little mech has been with us since forever. AI is retarded, don't bring it. I agree, the AI has no idea what it's doing. So no, we fixed the AI. It's good now. You should give it a try. It's like, no, thank you. I've tried it before. It doesn't work. The AI is more than a little bit dense. I don't need its help anymore. Cruel but effective. See, here, I don't agree with you that it would be effective. Because he'd never make it to the front. He's not fast enough to be a suicide mobile. I mean, the race car locust is. Also, it's not worth losing the pilot. So. If I could put in, like, an auto-ejection sheet that automatically, like, bailed the pilot out when the center torso exploded, rather than taking the injury, you might be able to make it work with a super cheap locust over and over and over. Assuming we got the mech back every single time. You need an angry Lego emoji? We have one. It's still pending, I think. Sprog, do we have our... I don't think we do yet. Yeah, but we have an angry Lego emoji, and it is pending. We actually got that because on Saturday we actually managed to hit the next sub threshold, so still waiting to be finished. But he is everything. Well, not everything I hope for, but he is definitely going to be fun. All right, so we've got a desert, we've got a lot of open terrain, and we're facing 4 pirate lances, which is between 16 and 20 mechs. So we're a little outgunned. Or at least outnumbered. But let's hope that we can kick some butt and take some names in that die. Corbin with the Pikachu pizza. Ah, yes, the intensified sneak peek.
Standing by.
But yeah, it normally takes them like 2 weeks to finish checking out the emotes because they gotta look at every single one individually. I'm like, yes, no, yes, no, no, yes, yes, no. Alright, load up all your weapons. Wait, you have standard SRMs? Oh yeah, because I prepped you for when you're going to be swamped over to becoming an undead machine that will never suffer nor die. It's going to cost a lot of seagulls for that. We're going to need a lot more cash. Like, honestly, it would probably help us a lot if we ended up taking a mission for like a whole bunch of low-level missions just for cash. I just don't think it would be very interesting. I mean, if you guys want to see it, let me know, but I kind of think that you'd be bored out of your skulls by it. One lance at a time? Yeah, indeed. That's the answer. Is that Lego with the Death Stare? We could do it. We do have a target-rich environment. Everybody has to kill 2 mechs, at least. In fact, some people have to kill 3 mechs, so we have to rely on Punisher to kill about 5 things, just to make sure that everybody can get away with not pulling their weight, as usual. The Gosler is a fairly solid machine, although there are modifications to it that would make it even better. I don't know what those modifications are, but they would probably involve pulling off the Gauss rifle. It is apparently a meme build, but I think it's a good meme build. So, are we going to be able to cross this river, or do I have to go around? Please tell me I can just cross the river. I know, it'll slow me down, but you know what? We could all do with a little bit of waiting. Just a nice, relaxing way through the river. The vengeance of Lego. Ripe with potentially interesting, significant emotional events.
I got a lock on me.
Ah, I see you're a fan of the Chieftain as well.
I'm getting a sensor trace.
It also just needs to get the high ground. Alright, we're getting shot at already, which is never a good sign. We're getting shot at a lot. We're only getting missed by 1%. So that's an even worse sign. Oh! They brought their own artillery. Oh, they brought multiple artillery. Oh no. This is not good. Well then. If you were to fly, you would still not be able to clear that. You would in fact get to the exact same point in the river. Which is actually kind of amusing to me. Need a Lego standing on top of a king crab. Time to spread out. It's only a thumper. It's just gonna suck if we get armor chipped the whole way through. Because we gotta get there as fast as we possibly can. So there's not a lot of time for being able to spread out. Because I've got to underrun these guns quickly, because they're just gonna have a field day on me. Oh, more artillery. What's the new piece? Oh, it's a ballista. Ballistas have snipers. Okay.
Yeah?
It's fine. It's fine. You're all going to be fine. No, you're not. No, you're not. Somebody's going to get hit by that ballista and it's going to explode. Okay. So, what mech do you think would we convert into an arrow for artillery piece? Do you have 200-ton mechs on? Absolutely, of course. It's only one. No, it's 2 thumpers and a ballista. So I don't know what number 4 is going to be from that lance, but it's going to be fun, I'm sure. Hopefully we make additional cash for blowing up all these support lances because I'm going to need it. I'm going to need it so badly for the repairs. Unless they focus only on the ebb and carry. Oh, please, only shoot the ebb and carry. That is all I desire from you. Only continue to constantly bombard him with your light little pinpricks of damage all the way through. Missed by 82%. Or maybe they're missing so bad they're blowing up their friends nearby, which could be a possibility. Because artillery tends to only be, well, accurate and... Ah, I see, game. I see. Clever. So, we have a bit of a problem now. So, yeah, let's try not to die, because life is pain. Anybody who says anyone otherwise is selling something, so... We're dealing with a long-term artillery. This is the biggest artillery in the game. Well, aside from naval artillery, but as far as cannon normal gun artillery goes, it's long time and everybody else. That's unpleasant to the extreme. Run to the side. I can't even turn on laser AMS because it wouldn't matter. You need to get the Lego out to the front and take the long tom shots. They're basically firing Legos at me. That's a bit of a problem. Incoming? Oh, we got a lot of it. I remember using only one eye, cover the other with a patch. Oh, this is gonna be pain. Quick draw, not a problem. Lament, dangerous. Laments are dangerous. We know laments are dangerous because we have one. And the Lament and Howls campaign is a just murderous death machine sniper annihilation device with its triple ER PPCs that it just cannot seem to miss with. I love it so much. Well, help to quote my recon friends, time to bug out. Nah, we got this.
What can I do for
First of all, he needs a direct hit in order to actually really kill us, which, you know, just means he's about to get a direct hit. I don't know if you realize this, but we're about to die. I'm going to leave his ERs up. Just as soon as he gets into range, he'll be able to fire or something. Oh, he's in range. He's in range because extended ranges are amazing. I don't care about the quick draw or the lament. You can survive. I want to bombard your buddies. So in about 2 turns, I'm going to be able to start shooting back. Okay, there's the artillery. That was a thunderbolt.
Under heavy fire.
Wasn't it? It's the Thunderstruck. Great. Life is getting worse. Life is getting a lot worse. Oh crap, you're up on top of the mountain. Shoot. I need to give this thing a jump just so it can fly with the metal. Mindy pulled flashbacks and intensify? Why? Don't gather the connection. Okay, maybe it is time to bug out. The gun I can handle, the heat control not so much. No distance.
Moving to full throttle.
Okay, we've identified an Emperor. Oh, that's lovely. There's shade around because we were about to run into his baby. We've also got self-propelled artillery, hybrid carrier TBM LRM, Black Knight, Thunderstruck, Lament, the Quick Draw, and of course the artillery group in back. RogueTech, I was just thinking of installing it. Does it work with 1.8? It does not. They have not released a 1.8 patch just yet, but they're working very, very hard on it, although I wouldn't expect it anytime this month. But hi, welcome, Mad Karthos, to the stream. Hope that you have a good time. We're about to have an awful, awful time because the enemy has decided to bring, well, 2 thumpers, a sniper, and a long-tom artillery piece, not counting all of these, including that heavy carrier. Oh god, we probably need to leave. Whew, boy. Heavy carriers are nightmarish monsters of death, destruction, and tears of all the sad little children. So we're about to become the sad little children, and this may not be all that pleasant. Okay, rolling back. Yeah, you're gonna need to roll back. Oh, no. No, 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 no. This is not good. This is not good. Very bad. I need a VTOL. Somebody give me a VTOL so I can go over and fly it home. Be nice to dig under them. Isn't there a mech that can do that? Or not a mech, like an APC or something? Or maybe I'm thinking Command and Conquer too much. This is a lot of nastiness. Like, the mechs are nothing. The vehicles are the nightmare. I could not care less. Well, the Emperor is interesting. I would love to steal it, but I didn't take this one for stuff, and I wasn't in a position to do so either. We had to take it for cash. But, yeah, the vehicles are going to be the real killers on this. King lives. Pop up the tiny drink umbrellas to hide from the shells. You're going to need it. You're going to need every little bit you can get. Oh, good. The barbecue pult's in range. What are you in range of?
Let's go.
Quick draw with a plasma cannon. Lament. It's a risk lament with a pair of rotary AC2s. The Black Knight has a chainsaw because that's not pleasant. Thumper artillery. The Emperor has a pair of LB-10Xs, 2 large lasers, and a medium laser, and 2 medium pulses. That's a pretty good mech for a stock build. I kind of like that. Hey, Shade, give me one of those. AMS for the Thunderbolts? Ah, yes, good point. Thank you. Overload. Let's keep ourselves from dying. The Thunderstroke has a TBM-30. The hybrid carrier is that has that Thunderbolt 20. That needs to die. That needs to die before anybody else. Because that is evil. So all I've got are Follow the Leader LRMs. And Joy. Oh, great. He's got AMS too. So the only way to kill this guy is to reveal ourselves, which puts us in range of his MRM-40. Wait, that MML has AMS loaded? Yeah, there's actually AMS SRMs that you can load up. There's AMS missiles that you can load. They're anti-missile missiles, which is pretty cool. I kind of want to find some. I just never run into them. Here's an opportunity to run into them, but there's going to be way other equipment to steal. Why did your AMS not trigger? Oh, because you got shelled by artillery. Wait, no, your AMS actually worked. Never mind.
Confirmed.
Disco. I don't want to do that. See, this is the tile right here that we call the suicide square. Because if you move here, everybody's gonna kill you. So let's not do that. In fact, what you're gonna do is you're going to kick on your mask. That's gonna force a total recalculation of all your moves. But you're flanking. And you're going to flank wide. How wide are you going to flank? You're going to flank through here, past this glaive, go up this rough terrain, and come in the back of all the artillery. Because that is the only possible way that we are going to survive the Disco Cat. Because we've seen what happens the last time the Disco Cat got shot at by lots of guns. We'd like to avoid that if at all possible. So yeah, Disco Cat on the flank. On the super wide flank. If you want to chase it with artillery, be my guest. Hopefully you won't hit it, but... I mean, you have to be my guess on this one. Yeah, you're going to run forward as well. You're going to take aim, not at the Quick Draw, nor the Lament, nor the Black Knight, nor the Thumper, nor the Thunderstruck, nor the Emperor, but the heavy MML. And I don't care that my accuracy is garbage, because if anything gets through, that was worth it. Of course, nothing is getting through. I don't know what we can do about that, aside from getting direct lines of sight. Turkey's the max... Using the big map size do. Oh, the point defense. Oh, it's heat. Oh, it's fire. That's not good. When that heavy MML launcher turns on, life is going to get painful. It's going to get painful fast. So we got to make sure that that thing dies like the moment we press this hill. Because if we don't, the universe is going to just explode on one of our mechs. Like we all saw what happened to the Ebon Carry in the last battle. It's going to be that times 5. Literally, actually. Oh, we got more hybrid carriers, sensor locks. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Point defense, please save me. Stop it with the heat. You're not generating a lot of it, but you're generating enough to make me concerned. LRM carrier MiG-2. Yeah, that all got through. It's 8 of 60. Oh, I've noticed the Wells Fargo gets shot at a lot. What?
Watch my heat levels.
Huh? What? 118 heat. Okay. Right. One of you... Thermal standard. Thumpers. No, don't care. Don't care. Where are you? High explosive, that wouldn't have done it. Artemis 4, that wouldn't have done it. Where did the 118 heat come from?
Ready.
Okay, life is pain. Let's run.
On my way.
Maybe we should let the Urban Carry go first, as soon as I can get up here, but I can't afford to wait that many rounds under a bombardment. So, both the LRM carriers have heat LRM ammo loaded. Yeah, but how did it cause 118 heat on the target that wasn't getting shot at? So, hi Shade! Yeah, your Emperor is on the field, by the way. It's right here. No, not there. None of those places. There? No, that's the Apollo. Where the bloody hell did the Emperor go? It was just here, I swear. We're gonna Black Knight or Quick Draw or Lament. Oh, he's hidden. You've got an Emperor somewhere in here. He's got a pair of LB-10 shotguns, a medium laser, 2 medium pulse lasers, and 2 large lasers. He built it from the AMS. I thought that doesn't apply until our turn. If it is, then we're just gonna have to supposedly deal with it, but hopefully not. Is standing next to the person getting shot at? Yeah. Heavy LRM? Yes, they are bringing a lot of these again. It's becoming a bit of a problem. But I've got to give him space. I've also probably got to dump his ammo, and I don't want to do that, but I don't have much of a choice. Not a mad dog. The trouble with waiting until the Urban Carry can move all the way in front of everybody is that I don't have the time to just get shelled by this. This is nasty. This is what we call in nukes for. Just like right here. Pop all of this. One shot, that's all you need. Bring me in my flyers so we can direct nuke one target. Okay, Black Knight, coming on in. Time to get the barbecue pulled back to the water. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to do it. His AMS range isn't as big as a pirate AMS. If he was, the pirate laser AMS would just be amazing. Yeah, welcome to hell. Population, us. Certainly is going to be hot as. Where did that Emperor go? I want to find him again. Mainly because I want to blow his head off. That way I can just make sure all of his parts are sitting in the middle of the map. So that I can claim him. There goes the Thumper. So much artillery. So much artillery. Although this I have noticed is an internal combustion engine Black Knight, which is rather hilarious to me. 3 bull sharks with 2 mortars and 3 thumpers means intended assault mech lances of 2 close and vanilla. Oh, insta-dead assault mech lances of 2 close and vanilla. Threat aerotag launcher would help with that mech. Potentially. I think we got a barrage one, but the ultimate Black Knight. Alright, how long can I keep this sucker running? Oh, we're already on 10%. I can... Just give me 2 more rounds. Just give me 2 more rounds of sprinting at maximum speed. Okay, he didn't break his legs there. Am I the only one excited for more Battletech because MechWarrior 5 is coming? I think we're pretty psyched about Battletech on this channel in general, but yes, MechWarrior 5 is coming next week, so we'll be playing that. That's going to be fun. We do need to set up a channel over on our Discord for people who are interested in playing. That way we can sort of set up like a schedule for folks who want to participate sort of in the first campaign that we do. Oh no, they're shooting the Disco Cat. That's not how this is supposed to go. I see Black Knight is best player. Ow, so much missile. Yeah, you're offline, aren't you? You're just offline. Are you out of sight at least?
Waiting on you, Commander.
Oh, you're not offline. How awesome is that? Life finds a way. Yeah, just I suppose move right there. Why not?
Commander.
Chemical fire. And really, the best I got here is to brace. I'm not going to get any missiles through. Although if I can jam his... Right, I could try and jam his weapons. That's a possibility. Huh. Although the heat is quite dangerous to attempt to do, given the amount of heat currently flying around on the map. Brace. I'm just going to have to turtle up here for a bit. Does that AMS ammo work when you target others? I don't know. Heck. What the hell? No, this is not good. Oh, thank God.
Got it, Commander.
The goddess of the hot springs. Just don't shut
Start
off.
to cook.
That's all I'm asking for. Just stay online. I will leave you in that little puddle until, well, you melt through all of it.
Commander,
Right. You are in a position to be able to strike somebody soon. You are in a position to dive. Okay. So the question becomes, how strong is that MML carrier's defenses? Brace. Legs on a Timberwolf are very weak. Let's keep that in mind. Okay, so apparently... no, we are in range. I can barely see the laser lights. I gotta pull the Wells Fargo line. He's taking too much damage. 55 of those missiles got through. Holy shoot.
receiving you.
Oh, good. Exodus is another 2 turns away from me actually getting to the bloody front. Quick draw, Black Knight, Lament. Sure.
Confirmed.
Send love to the quick draw. If I get lucky, maybe he'll jam all of his launchers.
No.
Next time we make a hot mech, we should call it Chernobyl. Bard Heavy LRM has 6 MML-20s with Hydras. This is the heavy MML. So there's that. But yeah, it's got 6 MML-20s and a... or 4 MML-20s and a... 1, 2, 3, 4... It's got 5 MML-20s and a heavy MRM-40. Oh boy. The dancing lights. I think we're biting off more than we can do. I just gotta get enough people onto target. I out-ton all of these guys. Like, I do have the firepower to murder this entire group. I just have to see the group. That's the key. So they're currently being incredibly dangerous to us because we're not able to shoot back. But once we can shoot back, which we're actually starting to stage in a position that can do something about that. Like, we're another 2 turns away from being able to jump this. I pulled the Wells Fargo wagon back to protect that corner. Gosser and the Ebon Jag also move forward. There's the Emperor. And Timberwolf's about ready to rock and roll. I mean, he's going to be able to shoot and scoot on this round.
Barely ahead,
Well,
Commander.
starting next round. But yeah, we're just about in a position to start dicing this up. Because this is actually... It's not going as badly as I thought it would. I was expecting mechs to be dead by now. I was expecting mechs to be shut down by now. And they haven't been yet. Now, the barbecue bolt is going to be an interesting case of control. And the Wells Fargo wagon, if I'm completely honest, is kind of my fault. I should have pulled him back a little bit. The AMS is helping. There's a reason why the barbecue bolt is just absolutely on fire. Because he's attempting desperately to keep everything under control with his integrated laser AMS. So the AMS is helping hugely. Just not as much as I'd like. I do probably need to start investing in even more. So, especially as we continue to run into more and more of these groups, we're going to have to think about that. Keep my 2 MML equipped Highlanders. How many MMLs they got? We would love to have MML equipped Highlanders. We just don't have enough of them. But yeah, we're going to be building a Aero 4 mech. We just need to figure out which mech is getting cannibalized for it, because I don't think I want to wait anymore for it. I don't want to destroy the Wells Fargo wagon because I like the ATMs. The Not a Mad Dog is a solid build. The Ebon Jag, I guess, is kind of meh, but I like its ability to be able to rush in when it can. Also, I don't want to build it as like a sit in the background mech because it's just so gosh darn deadly. Because it just does not die. T-Bone.
Commander?
Yep, pull the Wells Fargo wagon back. You done your job. You sat out there and you tanked. And that was exactly what I put you up there to do.
Time.
Oh, landmines. That's cute. By cute, I mean... Where's my EWF thing? Oh, that'll hit everybody. Oh, just about. Put them back into cover. Put things under control. Okay, now Timberwolf is not really a mech that I want to be tanking so much, but but the Ebon Carrier is moving up after this Black Knight. Oh, are you coming to me? Are you seriously coming up to me? I mean, never mind. He managed to hit me with his large laser, but dude, it was gonna take me another couple of turns to get my assault mech onto you. So, kind of think that was a bad idea. I also think that would be a bad idea because I don't think I have enough firepower to get through that just yet. Where's the target? Direct line of sight, please. Because he's in... Are you not? You're in minerals, right? Yeah, there you are. So, I'd like a direct line of sight.
Standing by.
I'd also like to be very aggressive, but I don't know if... Oh, do you have a shot just from here? No, it's obstructed. Right. So I can't reveal myself to that MML carrier just yet. That would be suicidal. Because that heavy armor M40 is not going to take prisoners.
Confirmed.
When that sucker hits, it's going to just peel away all of our armor. So we've got to make sure that this counts. Say sensor lockdown on you. Because you've exposed yourself, and if I can get some good fire going down with the Gausler, we might be able to kill him. So ATMs go for high explosives, because we're in range. Large lasers, sure, why not? Light them up. Oh. Who are you, and who invited you to my party? Integrated Advanced Laser AMS. That's an interesting. They're both getting shot at a lot. SCM and carry what can go wrong. It's meant to be shot at. Yeah. No. Not by this thing.
What do you need?
Not a Mad Dog's not in a great position for this. I can put pressure on him, but it's not ideal. If I walk this round to here, sprint this round, I can get to cover. Or I can get out of cover and start to engage. So we'll walk this round, see if we can't get a shot in. Assuming, of course, we have at all decent accuracy. That'll work. Warlord it. See if we can't put him on the back foot. Good hit. You've fallen to prey to one of the classic blunders, is to attempt to AMS an MRM-40. Okay, that Thunderbolt got through. It's Apollo's clone, the ultimate battle. Coach, Disco Cat. Mask failure in 25%. Oh, it just gives me a flat mask failure of 25% when I rock through it. Well, we're shutting it off now because it's just too high. So we're going to continue our push around. There we go. Oh, it's going to take a little while to get back into this fight, but that's fine. Timberwolf is boiling already. That's kind of terrifying. 240s and a 5 each. Oh god, is it this turn?
Good to go.
We can kill it. They made a mistake when they came out here. Don't want to be in the Gausler's way. That's important. 43. Yeah, it's the same. Just want to make sure that I'm not fully getting in the way of my assault rank when it comes to play. Hi. Holy. What the hell? Apparently not. Alright, let's hit him up with some acid. Apparently my warlord is not sufficient to take control of this. Okay, we hit him with an AC-20. That blew up his combat shield. He no longer has his damage direction. He just took some acid, and now he's exposed. Gausler's going to have a shot. Now, he is currently standing in something that's going to make it very difficult to actually get a shot on the target, but that is an exposed and in danger target. Rather than most of Mortal Kombat's. Oh, that's being mean. Don't be mean to him. He's trying.
Ready for orders.
Do I have a coolant device on this thing? It's got to be one more round.
Taking a protective stance.
Okay. One more round to get that temperature under control. Maybe we'll get that. Check like all the extra head systems. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Not a Mad Dog about to take some fire. That's okay. It's kind of actually not okay because it's currently under the aegis of a mech that I want to stop burning. Just remember, don't feel the Reaper. It's not a Reaper though. It's a Black Knight. I do need to kill that Apollo though. Scatter? That's not great, but that's acceptable so far. It's gonna get worse, but that's acceptable so far. Ballista artillery tank. And the long tom. Oh.
I've got your back.
Alright, Punisher, do you have a shot just straight from here? And if so, what are you looking at? You're looking at beauty and life and all the things that are grand about it. See, we see trees of green,
Roger. Full throttle.
red roses too. It's time to kick on the full firepower of this. Quad! Well, his leg's out.
Take that as a lesson.
Alright, so that's the first target. He's not dead, but he is now in trouble. I just remembered, I got a hunch that the Not a Mad Dog also has head systems, but not sure. I think it does too. I think a lot of our mechs actually have image intensifying units. So Bulak Knight is mostly dead. He'll be fodder for the Gausler as it continues to move up the field, because he's not going to get to the edge of the terrain by the end of this round. You are why'd your temperature no longer maxed? Huh. For a second I thought it was shot. I thought you shot the Not a Mad Dog in the back. Yeah, I was very concerned about it, but I decided it was well worth it. Okay, taking some more scatter damage. Apollo's Timberwolf. Need to get that thing into cover because it does not have the kind of... It doesn't have the armoring that I need it to, which is one of the reasons why we're turning it into a Black Carapace. Apollo BS, Apollo who... in direct combat will kick his ass, but the problem is that he's got a lot of friends. He's got more friends than we do right now.
Orders?
Right. You are going to... Honestly, this approach is no longer making sense to me. But I'm committed to it. Zoom. Also, the Disco Cat can't afford to take much damage. If I can get it behind these group, I can have a lot of fun with them.
Orders?
Exodus, where are you? Right. Now is the time to strike. I think. Minefield in the way? Who cares? It's the Ebon Jack. It's designed to clear mines. Hi, buddy. If I get just a little bit lucky and you're not in AMS range, you might die here.
Confirmed.
You're not dead, which really disappoints me, actually. I'm not happy about that at all. Okay, Thumper moving up, but that's okay. How's your back? Basically non-existent.
Waiting for orders.
I could do that. And shoot him in the back quite efficiently. Yes. Because that's cover. Right. I need to keep my temperature under control. I don't like you, but I'm not going to waste it. That's why I made sure to fire everything. I wasn't certain I'd get that double tap to the center torso. Okay. Quick draw dead. Next target, Black Knight. Jack needs mine clearing equipment. He is mine clearing equipment. Okay, Thunderstruck, firing at the Gausler. Not being all that efficient, which is good. Happy to see that. Although I think he's dropping mines. Hybrid carrier. Okay, Timberwolf is not going to like this. It's going to be a very bad round for the Timberwolf, actually. That was a mistake. That was a significant mistake on my part.
It will be done.
I get the mech back under temperature control. But I got to rush him in. Like, he's going to be back under temperature control, but he's not going to be there for long. Chill. Don't shoot. Just chill. Oh, this mech is going to be so toasty. I need to install more heat sinks. I should pull out weapons and put more heat sinks into the barbecue bolt. Because it does one job and one job only. At this point, on the higher level missions, it just almost never gets an opportunity to use its weapons. Carrier coming up forward. Carrier's going to make life painful. Oh, come on. Why did you not shoot down his... That was the one thing I needed you to actually take care of.
Watch those heat levels.
And they're burning down the forest, which means I can't use it in the future. T-bone.
Good to go.
Oh, good. The Wells Fargo wagon. So you can walk. Because you're not really engaged in the wider conflict. And I don't know if you're going to be able to actually get a penetration on this one. Because of the missiles.
Firing everything I've got.
Yeah, you shot down 10 of them, which was half. Not good. Something spread out. We've got two mechs that are somewhat near each other, and they had to do that to take advantage of killing a quick draw. Like, I bunch up for specific reasons. Like, I'm not just sort of throwing people around here. I do have a purpose. Okay. The PPC's sucked. I gotta take care of that hybrid carrier. It's the Thunderbolts that are currently keeping me most on edge. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate amounts of unfortunate. The MML-40 carrier, or the MML heavy carrier is keeping me concerned, but not out of it yet.
Yeah?
Alright, not a mad dog. Can you crest? You can. If I'm willing to be super aggressive about it, which I think I am. Because Punisher first.
How can I help?
If Punisher can crest, he's crest. Oh, Punisher's cresting. Okay. In that case, we need to have the not a mad dog remove
Yep.
our little friend here. You have a direct line of sight. Take aim. All is well with the world. Blow his head off. Well, torso. That's a penetrator, and that's a kill. So that's number 2. So 2 heavy mechs are now out of the fight, which is grand. And you can move into a position where you'll crest next turn. Which then means I'm going to throw Punisher up on this hill, and Punisher is going to have to eat a lot of fire.
Talk to me.
Because he is not going to move in time to get out of the way. 6 of 80, oof. It's the most high-tech IC I've ever seen. Alright, first things first. We vigilance. Because this thing needs to... He's going to take all the fire. Just absolutely all of it is going to be shot into his face. Alright, come on, Punisher. I need you to dig deep and give me just everything you've got. Thank you so much. Oh, good. Heavy MML carrier out. So they've just lost one of their biggest guardians because that was keeping me away from the fight. So now we start the mixing bowl here. Now we start dicing these people up because they're on a low ground. Long Tom, LRM carrier, hybrid carriers, those are obviously priority targets. The Emperor is really cool. I like this model. At least I think I like this model. I've seen Shade post pictures of this model, but I want to see what it looks like in actual game once I can actually see the weapons. I think he's just out of line of sight. But very interesting model. I want it, but I can't have it. Quad Gauss is so good. Yeah, it is. And to think I originally kept this thing with hardened armor. Come on, please stay stable. I just need you to be stable.
I'm taking damage.
I'm going to pull you back next round, don't worry. Oh, top of initiative, baby. Top of initiative. Alright, enhanced imaging on because Sprogue won't shut up about it. Hi, I'm here to kill somebody. You're jammed. You're 60. You're a Long Tom. You're a Thunderbolt 20. Son, I want to kill you. But my oh. I didn't realize you were here. So, assault not gonna win. Okay, so we either kill the LRM carrier, which I think we have a great opportunity to do. We go after the Long Tom, which we also have a great opportunity to do. Or we try and maneuver for that hybrid carrier. I'm gonna tank the Long Tom for a round.
Roger.
Good.
You were brave.
Is that the Pirate Atlas? It is indeed the Pirate Atlas. So, we're going to want to be somewhat careful about what we're doing with the vigilance, because I'm going to need him not to die in this next round, because he's about to stand on top of high mountains and say, look at me, I am the Gaussler, I have just murdered 2 of your vehicles that you were counting on to keeping you intact. To be fair, they were 2 very, very powerful vehicles, but I'm worried about getting a direct hit from a Long Tom. Alright, here comes our Emperor. Oh, nice beauty shot. Nice beauty shot. He's not interested in fighting today. Is this the Pirate Black? Depends. What does the Blackbeard have? I don't think so. He's got all of his legs. I mean, he does have a pair of PPZs, an ERPPC, an LRM-17, and an AC-20 Devils. So I don't think that's the Blackbeard, because he, like I said, he's got both of his legs. If he had a peg leg, then yes, but he does not. Alright, continuing the massive flank that is being undertaken here. They'll get the high ground, which is great.
Double time. Let's go.
And the Apollo may actually turn to engage us. Okay, Thumper Artillery shifting forward. That's what I expected. That's why I vigilanced him. The 20% damage reduction is going to be very important.
A solid hit.
Alright, T-Bone and Apollo are both up. T-Bone is just on fire. Because they've recognized that if they just continue to make my life miserable, especially by targeting some of my favorite mechs, that they can probably win quite a few battles. That'll do. Pull back. I need to get temperatures under control. That means shutting off two launchers. Lament is a target I don't care about. Could hit the Thumper, but I don't think his armor's all that... Yeah, he's got 256 armor on his front. Hybrid carrier has only 56, so we'll pop some... Yeah, standard LR, or ATMs.
Tell me what to shoot.
Oh, of course, the Apollo. Forgot about him. Disco still using mass? Yeah, no, we turned him off. He hit 25%, we shut it down. I'm gonna wait until I have an opportunity where I'm sort of in striking distance where I'm snapping on again for greater protection. And we'll have like 1 or 2 rounds of zipping around at maximum speed. Although that Atlas in the back is actually a big problem for that strategy. On the bright side, we've destroyed effectively an entire pirate land so far.
Standing by.
So that's pretty good actually. Alright, your armor just sucks right now. But you can see that hybrid carrier. But if you do that, you are not chilling out this round. Right. Minefield and flames. Well, isn't this just the grandest of things? Screw it. Walk it. The shot's going to be bad. The temperatures are going to be high.
I'm starting to...
And the landmines are there too. MML's off. Wow, that ultra auto cannon generates a ton of heat. Right, brace. That's all I've got. Should have pulled him back. Mistake. I thought he'd have at least a 25% accuracy shot, not a 17 or 13. Remember the jump jets? What, on the Disco Cat? Eh. The jump jets are going to be less capable. Oh, thank God, you missed. Or you might be out of thermal bolts. I think you might be out of thermal bolts. We ran them dry. Alright, Exodus, where are you? Right, Eben Carey. Eben Carey is toasty. I'd like to get him to be untoasty. So let's move quickly. You're the Thunderstruck that I kind of want to kill, but I can't really do much about. Get in the water. Get in the water. Right. Temperatures are bad. Large laser off. No, we're going to need that large laser if we want to punch through. What's my current problems? ECM jamming, overheating, thermobaric explosion. Yeah, that's what I figured. So this generates 18 heat. This means I've got 3... Nope, that's 6. So 12 plus 18 is 30. You have a prototype double heatsink kit on board. You will be on. Do you? You have an emergency coolant system. Yeah, you should be fine. You start putting some paint on. Yeah, there goes the clone flash. That's what I wanted. Next turn, he should be fine. Yeah, all the clan stuff in RogueTech generates a lot of heat. All UX generate a lot of heat. Oh, damn it, he hit me. Yeah, 32 IS versus 40 clan for UX 20. That's pretty toasty. And Ick in the barbecue bolt. This poor mech. He has not been involved in the battle the whole way through. He's just been trying to get to the battle. You know what? Just brace. Chill as best as you can. Cover us with your integrated laser AMS. I brought a mech that literally has not fought. Literally has not fought this whole battle. Can I shoot it down? Shoot it down? Never mind, he missed. Although the service he's providing with that laser AMS is huge. I wonder if I could mount like 3 pirate laser AMSs to a mech. That'd be pretty funny. Okay, we got more minefields. That'll be a shot on the side of the Thunderstruck. Fairly decent accuracy shot. 128 health. I would like to break the crap out of him, though. I need to get to his side if I want to pull that one. Oh, but I can do it.
Confirmed.
Through the mines. Landmines exploded for 1 damage. Happy to see it. Not happy, but you get the idea.
Okay, I'm on it.
And Thumper explode. Thumper explode. Alright, we're starting to whittle away at their artillery.
Destroyed. Watch those heat levels.
So we are going to have to survive a long Tom strike, which I don't know if I have anybody... I have no reaction to that long Tom strike, but we're just going to get hit. Emram is love. Emram overloading AMS systems since what, 3042? Let's see what they're going to do about it. We have turned this Emperor. He's going to have to turn around, otherwise he's just going to die. Although he may have figured out that I'm targeting only the vehicles right now. Your mechs, I could not care less about what your mechs do. Your mechs are not dangerous to me yet, compared to your vehicles. Oh, the battle mech, the ultimate expression of warfare in the 31st century. No. Just no. See, look at that. Who cares? 3 PPCs and an AC-20, fine. Long-tom artillery plus all the thermobaric explosions in the possible universe. Like that. Wow, the Eben carry literally just took a long-tom shell to the face.
Losing
Good
lots of armor.
job. How was your torso?
That.
Reporting major armor loss.
Oh, that one got missed.
That shot just grazed me.
So you are at 351 of 253 frontal armor. 226 of 210 though. He took that hit on the right torso.
Yes, Commander.
That was pretty rough on him. Right. Temperatures need to be returned
I cut.
to an under control state.
Deck is overheating. It's over the red line.
Right, but next round you'll be able to get under temperature, so long as you don't get hit by more thermal barracks. What do you think he almost lost his torso. Like that's not really a joke there. Had it not been for the hardened ferrofibers, we would be missing half that mech. Hey, it's Apollo. He's a Kintaro apparently. Coach.
Yep.
Yeah. How's your sprinting going? You having a good time? I don't really want to be shot at by that many people. Screw it, run.
10-4.
Just keep the running going. Don't stop. You mean you almost got down to its base armor? Yeah, but you gotta remember that, like, compared to everything else, that is a huge amount. He's got risk rec
They've
twos.
got a lock on me.
Oh, he's got a sensor
They've
lock on
got a
people.
sensor lock on me.
Oh, he pulsed. Oh, you jerk. I'm not gonna... I don't really have time to kill the Lament.
Orders.
I ain't got time to bleed. Oh, his frontal armor's almost gone. Thumper, no. Do I see the... Show me the long tom. I'm not in visual range of the long tom. Of course not. Of course not. In order to get visual range, I have to walk there, which I can do.
Roger.
And I will continue to vigilance because that's the only thing keeping this mech alive, because you'll notice his frontal armor is almost gone. Long tom, die please.
Triggering an alpha strike.
There we go. No more long tom. This leaves the ballista, which now needs to die, and then one of the thumpers, and really the hybrid carriers as well. But I've got to sort of pick my battles. Okay, this is an interesting strategy. Not necessarily a bad idea, that.
I hate these guys.
Yeah, so do I, but
Orders.
at least the Eben Jag gets the move. Oh, are you dropping fast cams on me? No, you're HE direct, okay. Who's dropping the fast cam? Eben Jag. Target, not the Thunderstruck. Maybe to the side of the Thunderstruck. We can deal the most damage to him. You need a vigilance too, but that's going to mess with my entire strategy. Because your frontal armor is what? Well, 160 is not as bad as I thought, but still a problem. He really does need a vigilance. Like, I'm not going to be able to keep this thing under control. I'm not going to be able to get through his armor. It might just be worth hanging. Is it worth hanging? Yep. I hate doing this, but I think it's the best idea. Put him out in the middle. Not a whole heck of a lot of evasion. His coolant system's back under control. Next round he'll be able to do something, but he'll hopefully absorb some fire. Or they could shoot the Not a Mad Dog. That's an opportunity too. Kintaro's a sexy assault. They are until you have 15 of them. Alright, T-Bone. Are you still cooking? Yeah, you're a little bit on the barbecue side. Thumper could hit you from the side, which is actually pretty good, because your armor is... Yeah, that's not good. Apollo, you're in range, but I don't want to fight you. Hybrid carrier, I do want to bombard you. Oh, we got 9 of 24 hit by the AMS. I don't know if that's good or not, but... This mech continually turns into just sort of hanging in the back and hoping that nobody notices it.
Aye, aye.
Not a bad dog. Time to get your temperature under control. By walking you into the water, where you can then fire everything you've got into the side of that thumper.
Confirmed.
Hopefully without shooting your friend in the back. I mean, we could shoot this thumper, but no. That is the thumper I wish to die.
Confirmed.
Good hits with the PPCs. And not quite enough to kill the Thunderstruck. I would like to have this Thunderstruck dead. It's just going to take a little bit more work. Thumper Artillery's need to die soon as well. Oh crap, no, Thunderstruck's going to... Ah, darn it. He's going to break and move. So that's going to need to get a little bit under control. Disco Cat getting shot at. Looks like a lot of missing going on here. Oh, because the Emperor fired his LBX shotguns at him.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense, actually. I'm gonna risk it. Yeah. Get off the cooker machines. 30 health to get through. Go with the Infernos for the additional damage. Light them up.
Taking the shot.
Oh, thank God.
Let's go.
Okay.
You shouldn't have.
So that's one of the entire lances completely destroyed. We've got basically 1 3/4 of the 4 lances destroyed. Hello, Pup, be advised that anyone making puns on this channel becomes enemies of the Senate. Hello, Pup Dorito, welcome to the stream. Is it me or does the Capellan Confederation have lousy commanders? Haha. Ha ha ha. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. AMS protection this time? Not really. They're not really doing a great job with the AMS, not gonna lie.
Damage minimal.
Although he did finally get to, you know, shoot something, which was helpful. Because that prevented all hell from breaking loose. Thumper needs to die. Yeah, he's got to die first, though. Oh, you're going to eventually get that armor if you keep doing that.
Reporting. Major armor loss.
How bad is your armor loss at the moment?
My
Have you
armor
gotten
is
down to
melting
base
off.
armor levels? Is that what I'm dealing with here? Come on, show me. Stop doing that, camera. It doesn't like me when I click on things when it's chugging. Yeah, we are sub armor levels. So this left torso taking some serious heat already. Atlas positioning good. Nailing the not a mad dog pretty badly, actually. That's not good.
I'm under heavy fire.
How does the Disco Cat do on its marathon mission? It's still working on it. Still attempting to sprint across half the universe. Welcome, Greybeard. Glad to have you along for the ride on this stream as we attempt to survive the universe attempting to destroy us. Yeah, his armor is going to require at least 3 rounds to get back up to where it should be. He's playing RogueTech and lost track of time. Well, it's a good thing to be losing track of time playing. So we've managed to finish off the first lance. We just have 3 more to go. We're looking at 2 assault mechs, but it's the artillery that has proven to be absolutely outrageous. Got to kill the hybrid carrier. Hybrid carrier, then the ballista, then the thumper. Oh, there's 2 hybrid carriers. Okay, so both hybrid carriers first. Then I can start working on the mechs themselves. The Apollo's irritating. Why do chicken coops only have 2 doors? Because if it had 4 doors, it'd be a chicken sedan. Yeah, we've heard that one. Disco Cat should be in range next round. I'm not sure. The terrain may not work in that favor. Okay. Oh, never mind. No, he's gonna be there. Direct line of sight, please. I'm gonna use the mask to make sure it happens. Alright, so give me that unobstructed direct line of sight into his back. Because that's what I want. Oh, I could literally get on top of him. Isn't that just hilarious? Alright, so I'm going to take the high ground advantage over the medium range advantage. Or maybe I should... No, I think I might want the cover. Unless I can't get it. Which I can't. Okay, high ground advantage it is. Disco Cat onto the field. Into the back of the hybrid carrier. Okay, now's the time to see if all of this was worth it. I'm going to lay a sensor lock just to make sure I can try and make everything as worth it as possible. Because this mech has been sprinting around the map for about 10 turns. Please make this work.
Firing.
It worked! Yes!
Frag the vehicle.
Alrighty. Go with the Lego Brave Disco Cat. I got advantage is massive. The higher the better. Yep. Just gonna say this Emperor has arm-mounted ballistic points. It does. And I'd love to steal it because I could put all kinds of amazing stuff on it. But I took this one for 104 Friday salvage. Because I need the money bad. Oh, just taking more hits on the Urban carry. That's a lot of hits at this point. That left torso's got to be bad.
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
Yeah, your left torso's almost blown through, isn't it? because you have just been tanking the universe. It's really impressive, don't get me wrong, but it's also very dangerous. You are at 231 of 210 on the right torso, 449 of 210. He's underneath. We need money. I've been watching MechWarrior 5 gameplay, and something seemed off about it. Alright, you can one-shot SRM LRM carriers in MechWarrior 5.
I live to serve.
Alright, BB Kapult. You actually may get to just dive on top of people this round. You've got risk rack 2s. So your minimum range is pretty massive. Yeah, let's roll this. Okay, give me a target on you. We're gonna barbecue for a bit, because I think I'm gonna need it. How good is your armor? Right, tandems it is. Tandem, 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 tandem. So that'll be 10, 20, 30, 42. I have 50 missiles. Let's see if this works. Well, thank you, Rekar, for the bits. Here's some pennies for sharing. Yes, the SRMs are also driven by pennies. So tandem. I love tandem. I have one salvo of tandem, but I love it. Ignore his armor, just blow out his structure. That's what tandems are there for. Oh, that was good. Stay on the hang ground? No, we had to get in close. Make sure the SRMs do the most they can. Okay, we got one more hybrid TBM carrier who couldn't hit the disco cap. Aside, of course, from its massed missiles, but Soteric not really is over if you have the high ground. Punisher has the high ground. But Punisher needs to get a back shot on a mech. Because Punisher doesn't want to deal with that lament when he starts opening fire. Hi. This is a little more disappointing than I was anticipating, not gonna lie. Eben Carey can honestly push the ballista. He's on his back. He's only got 64 armor. Yeah, push that ballista. Give the love. Should be good. I do need to protect this left torso, though. That is becoming a serious concern, actually. Laser. Hybrid carrier. That's not a good enough shot. The ballista, on the other hand, is fire. Got a hit. Heavy large laser has opened him up. So next turn, if all else fails, Disco Cat's got it. This Apollo, though, is proving to be most irritating. Hello, York Nowhere. Welcome to the stream. I'm worried that the Gausser's head systems might still be on if it's bugged. Yeah, it's still on. I'm being aggressive with it. Looks like the Vipers are having a relaxing vacation on the beach.
Receiving you.
Sure. Let's go with that. Can you see the carrier? You can actually see the carrier. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. 22%, 22%. Just get into the, just get up in here. Show me what you got. Oh, you've got a 74, in fact, on the back of the Apollo. And you have a Warlord for more accuracy on that attempt to hit. You could also shoot the ballista, but that's only a 43. And this Apollo has been blocking all of my missiles. And all of my missiles can go on. Please die. Okay, somebody was placing bets on Apollo versus Apollo. We have seen the results of those bets. For how 5 skulls goes, this is pretty easy.
Commander?
Easy. You think this is easy?
Moving to position.
Alright, show me that, not you. Well, I could shoot the Lament, but I want the hybrid carrier. Oh, actually, no, I want the ballista. I'm in his back. I've got... still on high explosive range. Fire!
Right, Commander.
Pull! Now that you no longer have any point in defense.
Critical hit, Commander.
I was kind of hoping the ballista would explode. The superior Apollo stands proud. Yeah, because he was driving a Timberwolf with an ultra autocannon 20 and he has superior positioning. Because somebody knows how to drive this mech. Alrighty, not bad at all. We are starting to clean up. There could be still some really nasty things. I mean, we still have the Atlas to deal with his autocannon 20, which he decided not to use because he's on fire.
Standing by.
Not a mad dog. Honestly, I kind of just want to turn around and annihilate this guy. But at the same time, I want to basically kill so many people on the field.
Understood.
I think I'm going to leave the Lament. That might be a mistake. It's kind of mine to make. Now, give me that ballista. Show me the ballista. There it is. Let's get this temperature fully under control with the Warlord. Please kill. Death and destruction, please do follow. There we go. So we got a ballista down. means we've got just one hybrid TBN carrier left? I think so. Okay, hopefully we beat nope, the Lament's gonna beat all of us. But he's gonna run and pulse. So we got the Lament. The Lament decided he was not going to be involved in this battle until the end. He's running like a coward. And now you can come up over the hill. Aim down at the little tiny hybrid carrier. Blow him apart. And we finally dealt with all of the bloody vehicles. Oh boy.
Commander?
Alright, let's get things now fully situated. Do I want to test barbecue pulp with this? No. I really don't. Because I want to start cooking people. It's kind of the reason why you bring this mech. It's designed to light people on all the fire. So we will position ourselves like so we can make a decision of who we want to cook first. Get ourselves in the water, of course, because it's nice and chill. So, oh, of course, tandems. I need to set these to Inferno to give me accurate readings of what their accuracy is going to be. 65% is not great. Temperature is going to be fully under control, though. You've been having more heat problems, though, so I'm going to start lighting you up. I'm going to lay a sense of lockdown as well, see if I can't cut through any sort of pirate jamming system you have. Just say please kill. What? Glorious Atlas uphill shot. For real, I saw this like a 3.5 to 4 skull mission from what I've been seeing. Yeah, it's not the most insane thing ever, but it has been interesting. Now we know what Apollo we should save the cheats of. Gonna steal some Atlas parts? Nope. Water minefield sounds inviting. Yeah, we're not gonna steal any Atlas parts. Unfortunately, we are currently dealing with a problem of having only taken one priority salvage and mostly cash for this. You can... Honestly, I want you to kill it. Because why not? If I can turn into a position where you can, you know, not put your back quite towards the enemy. That'll do. If I were going to steal a mech, I would steal the Emperor because it's new. But since, you know, I'm not getting all the mech parts, there's no point. Because the Emperor looks cool. And I have an Atlas. I have an Atlas in our other campaign, so I don't really need another. But I'll probably end up just torching him to make sure he's completely intact. I don't know if there's anything useful in that mech, but... Yeah, I figured the Adam carrier would take some pretty rough hits on this one. But it's kind of designed to take it. With that said, I probably shouldn't be inviting much more damage onto this mech, because your left arm... Well, you've recovered up to 153.
Good to go.
Alright, Wells Fargo. Who do you have a shot left on? Wait a second. 1, 2... Am I missing somebody? Is there a Nidhogg hidden somewhere on this map? Right, so I don't want to reveal the Wells Fargo wagon too much, just because it's still very weak.
Commander.
And taking 2 damage from minefields. Okay, that's fine. Drench him with some ADM fire. Support Lance 2 might just be 2 Vicks. Yeah, but where? Because there's 2 units right now on the field. We're expecting 3 units left. There's only 2. So I'm wondering who's missing. Although, yeah, you're right. It might be just a single. We'll find out. You're going to run right into the back of this guy. Which, you know, kind of dangerous. What's your mass current fail chance at? About 10%. Yeah, we'll keep the pressure on. Get you right into the back here.
Copy that.
Hi, my temperature is, or my stability is a massive problem right now, but I'm kind of ignoring it and hoping that it goes away.
My heat gauge is getting pretty high.
Yeah, phone lens to 2 is 50%, yep. Urban mech? No, we killed the Urban Lord already. He had 25% across all 4 lenses. Yeah, that is true. So no, it can't be that. We're missing somebody. Don't know where though. But whoever it is, we'll have to probably murder them. And you are just on all the fire. Alright, Glide.
I'm here.
Yeah, what I'd like you to do is continue to put on more of the fire. So you're going to position yourself like so. You're going to multi-target. Mostly for you. And a little for you. And this is going Bravo. Incendiaries. Light them up.
Copy that.
Double tap with the PPCs, made him unsteady, which is lovely. And then just more fire. Plus 74 heat. He's almost cooking. Next round for sure. We'll be able to get the barbecue pult to just totally cook him out.
You've got my attention.
Good. So, now if you wouldn't mind turning off
Orders.
your enhanced imaging cockpit to make sure that you don't explode. Or at least you don't take a crit to the face, which would then put you in, you know, hospital for 2 months. I prefer not to have that happen. Perfect.
Moving out.
Hiya, buddy. In fact, I'm just going to make sure that you absolutely understand how much Hiya, buddy is about to come your way. You missed. You missed. How could you miss? Well, we're screwed. That was a huge pillar of smoke there before we showed up. Are we going to get latest from the EPA? Sure, why not?
Yes, Commander.
Act barbecue pulp. More heat. Bring the heat.
Rolling.
Need all of it. Just all of the heat that you've got. Just keep shoveling it into this Atlas and show it off. 100 heat, there we go. Atlas offline.
Yes, Commander.
And now Apollo can basically just stand still, aim down, turn on all of his MMLs, go right for that center torso. And that's all the acid too. Pilot, if I were you, I'd get out of that mech, because you're probably not going to like being inside of it for much longer. I don't think we have an armor blow-through. I think we have managed to get out of this mission without a single armor blow-through. How awesome is that? Fire everything.
Lock it off with all weapons.
Okay, you killed the Emperor. So we've got the Atlas and something else. And now we need to walk deeper into water, because I don't think I'm properly in water. Oh, no, apparently I am. But that's fine. Not awesome, Atlas? Hmm? Don't jinx it. Alright, Exodus. Bring the ebb and carry. Aim for his face. Yes, you have a 22% accuracy to do this. So yeah, aim for his face. I will take headshots, like, as a victory method. He's trying to turn on. You're not going to turn on, May. I've made sure of it. Your mech does not get to activate.
Coordinates received.
Don't be silly. We're going to get all of our heats under control too, except for the not a mad dog and the barbecue pole. You're just going to aim him right in his face to make sure that we don't concentrate the damage too much. You have 2 more rounds of doing this, so make sure it counts. Pilot, you want to bail? Nope. No, he wants to stick to it. He's got it. Whoever is operating, they're currently operating at turn 18. I don't know if I want to hunt this guy down if he doesn't show up sometime soon. But I also have no idea where he is. Maybe he's in nuclear carrier somewhere off in the distance. A little bit surprised he's not showing up. I suppose after we knock out the Atlas, he will reveal himself to us. If you were to shoot at his face, you got a 10%. Yeah, there's too great of an opportunity for you to just blow through his center torso. I'm not going to do that. You're going to start a walk. Still got 28 rounds of ammo. This is probably the most amount of ammunition the Gaussler has ever sort of held at.
I'm your spaniel.
Heck, barbecue. Time to light him up. All the MMLs. With all the Infernos. Lighting him on all of the fire. There he goes. Pilot out. Okay. Where is this Lance? Are you kidding me? Wait, are you off the map kidding me? Because that could be a thing. Nah, he's somewhere right in here, I think. Alright, so let's go hunting. But clearly we have missed one.
Ready.
Maybe it's a Juggernaut.
Roger that. Going to full throttle.
We're actually about to fight a Leviathan. I don't know if you knew that, but the whole point of this mission was to run into a Leviathan to try and kill it. Disco Cat, you're going to continue your flanking because that worked so wonderfully. You came up right behind in the perfect position to just completely wipe out half their backline. It was great. You made me such a happy camper that day. Alright, Disc Console Commander, make sure you hit destroy enemy so you get the objective cache. We're gonna check it out first. We don't want to just we just don't want to just cheat our way through. If he's legitimately still on the board, then we're gonna go check him out. So, because he could return. And the AI does that on occasion. So, we just need to find him. Although it would be nice if I actually had a marker that would tell me exactly where he is. Remember to turn off the mask? It already is off, I believe. I was almost positive I shut it off. There, yep, he's on the map and he's fighting. And he's got thunderbolts. Got a lot of thunderbolts, actually. Show me this ugly son of a bitch. It's a stealth bomber.
Commander?
This stealth bomber son of a gun has decided he wants to ruin my perfect record today. I want him dead. I want him dead so badly that the ER's ruining my perfect record. There we go. Direct line of sight. Fire! He's not moving, which is a bit helpful, but he's at maximum range, so I'm not going to be able to get in range of most of my people. Not for a round or two. Sprague, I'm going to dunk you in a tank.
Good to go.
And you'll deserve it, too. And I think you know that you'll deserve it. I'm not in standard range, which means I only get to fire 2 of my ATMs.
Right, Commander.
Oh, he has AMS now, apparently. He's a 55-ton VTOL. I don't have any phase on 20. It was a lucky bloody blow through. I don't know how he managed it, but he did. Yeah, he's hiding in the corner. Looking like a Nidhogg gunship and hiding in the corner. So do I actually have any sensor data about this guy, idiot? No. He's gone. He's disappeared. Never to be seen from again. He struck out of nowhere. Nailed us with his long-range explosives and then disappeared again. Means we have to find him and hunt him down and these. I'm not complaining too much. Just a little bit. He's off in this corner, so there's no point in trying to go for that flank. Unfortunately. Rather run through the flames by the time you actually get there. The status effect will have worn off. Looks like it's 1 hex off the map. I don't think so. Part of the... You have to remember that with VTOLs, they're sort of offset from where they actually are located. Because of the fact that they're flying above things. Which is always why if you want to try and select a VTOL, you have to always sort of select below it. But not necessarily underneath it. Yeah, no, he's on the map. Oh! He's got 4 Arrow 4 one-shots. That's what hit us. That's why It's got Daisy Cutter bombs, Moab bombs, flares. That's a pretty nasty thing right there. Do you have standards? You don't have the range, do you? No, you do not. Okay, we'll finish with that. Punisher.
Orders.
Can the Gausser get a shot here? I doubt it, but if my ATMs aren't in range, then the Gausser sure as heck is not getting a shot anytime soon. But this guy would have been very dangerous if he had decided to drop in at the right moment of the fight. I'm really surprised he decided not to. Because he could have done some serious damage with that. Alright, continue the sprint on. Oh, I do need to set my 2 LRMs. 1, 2... I have one more, don't I? Yeah, there. 12 liters. Cycle these. Sprint. Well, let's go take a peek. What do we got? 33%. Let's go see if I can improve that with a good old sensor lock. There. Sensor lock him down. And hit him with everything we've got at this point. Nope, still 33%. Well, this is away. We got some hits on through despite the fact that he seemed to be shooting him down almost the moment we fired them.
Ready for orders.
And Exodus. Oh, the Evan Carey's gonna be in range. Life is about to get fun.
Confirm.
Hi, target me with all your artillery. I dare you. I double dare you. And fire. Oh, he hit him with the heavy large. Wow. Nice job. Normally that heavy large laser can't hit the broadside of a barn, but that took him down. And that is a successful mission. 5 skulls. 5 skull mission for 1.5 million Seabills. Sprogue here never gives us any sort of credit. Let's see. We are going to make 1.1 million Seabills. We got nothing for killing all the support lances. U2 game. Not a Mad Dog took a penetrator at the very end. Game. Why? I could have been so good. So 1 week's pay? No, it's like 2 weeks pay. It was the AS5 hat. I thought so. I wasn't sure, but I thought so. Alright, theoretically, if we grabbed the AS5 hat, we could manage to get our hands on all of it because we will get up to 4 additional pieces of salvage randomly. So it was a 1 of 5, which is pretty good. This is what, Devil's Tongue or Devil's what? Just the Devils? Oh, the Devil's AC-20. Whatever. A Death Stare, which is a Cyclops, comes from them. Heavy MRM-40. I don't have any of those. Hey, I was just talking about building artillery. It weighs 30 tons and takes up 12 slots. Oh, we need a Heliopolis to build this, don't we? Okay. Long-term artillery would be nice to have. But I don't think we'll random up the... Well, okay then. Does anybody else want 20 missile tubes for 6 tons? Any large enough assault? We got lots. Yes, we do have lots of Air 4s, and I'm going to lean on that heavily because, I mean, that's just 4 MML-20s. That's too good to turn down. Oh, that's amazing. Combat Shield Large apparently actually managed to survive. That's pretty impressive. Was not expecting that. Internal combustion engines quantity 6. There was a lot of those. Ultralights, heat banks, heatsink doubles, light pharaohs, sensor miss range. Oh, missile range. Right. Times 4. Time for Macross Missile Massacre. Oh, and weapon mount times 2. If I didn't already have 2 of them. How many foul leaders I got? I got none. Infernos? I got none. Listen kills? I got 2. I got 5 tons ammo in total. I don't get it, Rogue. They're amazing. Yeah, 1 ton of acid compared to 4 launchers. I mean, it just doesn't compare. Oh, there's 5 tons of long tom ammo here, which would be enough for 15 shots. But yeah, we'll do that. I can't say no to that. 380 rated fusion cores. We can sell those. They're 43 heat, MML 10 or go home. Well, if nothing else, they're worth a metric ton of cash. So we can sell them for that. We can use our arrows for, you know, all of the artillery that we're going to need. Although a long tom would be interesting. 12 slots, though. It's a lot. Actually, can you fit a long tom onto a mech? Because I remember actually back during Starburst Sardaukar, we did actually get our hands on a long tom, and we weren't able to field the darn thing because it wouldn't actually fit the slots on any of our mechs. And I figured I needed a super heavy to actually put it onto anything. Because I worked really hard to save that thing. Thunders and MML-20 risks, and you make the TMC in 1 salvo. I hate Thunders so much. But if we were going to do Thunders, we would do improved augmented Thunders. Just for the nuclear. 40 days repair. Let me guess, most of that's not a Mad Dog, isn't it? 389,000. More than the last battle. You can, but no XL? Okay. Alright, Disco Cat's going to be 2 days repair, which is pretty good. The Gausser's 7, the Timberwolf's 7. The Not a Bad Dog is another 20 days. Rod will be ready in 4. Wells Fargo in 6. Then I got 2 mechs that are sort of in the crap bin again. And that mission did not make enough cash in order for us to afford not to do things. Okay, show me the store. I got some stuff to sell. I've got 380 rated fusion cores to sell. So maybe that will give me enough cash in order to survive the month. So, selling. We need to be selling. Equipment. Heat-based equipment. Bionic cells I'd like to keep. I already trimmed my heat sinks down. 180 rated fusion core. Junk this piece of junk. There we go. We're in the black. We will actually survive this oncoming month. T6 rated fusion core. You know what? I will sell one of these. Just cause. Because I want to. Right, show me the faction shop. Right, so the faction shop currently is selling a Gauss rifle, sniper artillery for 3.5 million Seabills. What? Another month of not going broke. ERP PCs, large lasers, no, all that's junk. Most of that is junk. Nope. Junk. And more junk. Let's be honest with ourselves, it is junk. C3 Slave, Heavy Pharaoh, Mass Clans, and junk. Yeah, all junk in the faction shop. I didn't see that, but I'll double check. I kind of glazed on past it. Because I was like, do we really need LB10s? I mean, honestly, we need everything we can get our hands on. Speaking of LB10s, one of the things that really kind of bugs me about MechWarrior, yeah, we need them, about MechWarrior 5 is that they are limiting the mech base so much, it's not funny. It's really not funny. Yeah, we made it in the black. We don't have to play Sprogue in a bachelor auction. No, we're trying to make money, not have to give away money. Right, so we need to spend several days in transit. We've got a week before the Timberwolf is going to be ready, a week before the Gausser is going to be ready. And of course 20 days for the Not a Mad Dog and the Jade Hawk. And I need both of those. If I want to continue to fight missions on this level, if anything new has sort of come up in the last week, we'll stay around, but no, it's all 5-skull battles. Battle, battle, defend base, battle. And recovery. And a destroy base. So there's a lot of 5-skull battles here on the table, which would be really fun to take. I don't know, what do you guys think? I think we'll bring up a poll. We haven't done a poll in a while. New poll. Hang around or leave. Stay for the 5 skulls. Alrighty, so we'll run this poll for 1 minute. We'll throw it up here. Hang around or leave. Do we want to stay on this planet and attempt any of these 5-skull missions, which will require us to, you know, stop and hold position for a couple of days? Or do we travel to a planet where we know we'll actually be able to find missions that are of greater variety? That way we don't have to worry so much about the universe sort of falling in on top of us as all of the high explosive and incendiary ammo that you could ever shake a stick at suddenly shows up. You might be able to sell Spruce Brain for science. Keep the mix, should we stay or should we go? Well, we're gonna find out. We're gonna see what people want to do. Because that could be, if we stay, it's gonna be one hell of a fight. Like, it's gonna be a knockdown, drag out, murder fest. Drixon wants to hang around to see me sweat. Well, see, Drix is cruel. He's vicious. He wants to see me just die. Sprung wants to get out. Oh, murder fest. With 3 votes, I'm a leave. Alright, I guess we a leave. So, navigation. Prepare to plot in a course for anywhere else. There we go. That's the planet we want. Zara's sort of our home base at this point. Before we do, though, we need to double check, make sure we sell everything, because we are not going to finish this before the end of the month. So that's going to be a thing that we have to very much keep in track of. So, I think we're going to sell the Atlas parts. Because Howl beat Apollo to an Atlas, so I kind of don't care anymore about getting an Atlas in this campaign. So now Apollo is going to try and beat her to a clan assault. Sniper artillery will keep ultra autocannons, doubles, Gauss, hyper Gauss, slugs, racks, machine guns. Get these machine guns off my company. We do not use machine guns unless they're handheld. UX doubles. Okay, we're good with that. Lasers, I think we're mostly actually good on selling stuff because we already did most of our selling already. Yeah, quick check to make sure that nothing was like 45 lasers or anything like that. So tempted to sell these LRMs. I mean, I don't see using them anytime soon. LRM 20 that is not clan based, yeah, get rid of it. Absolutely not. MRM 20, MRM 40, SRM 6, Streak SRM 6, get rid of the Streak. So tempting to sell these, but I'm probably not going to. Because I don't think I don't really need to, I guess. Blah. Support systems, tag, micropulse. We have a single micropulse laser. I'd like more. Are we taking the midnight turn? Oh yeah, going anywhere. Alright, pay no mind to the first couple of missions. We machine gun clusters that would jam. With machine gun clusters that would jam. Did we have machine? Oh, we had a, yeah, we had Apollo driving a machine gun equipped Viper for a very short period of time. And we decided that's a bad idea. It's just a really junky mech. Let's see. Anything else? No. I'm pretty sure we're good on most of selling. Oh yeah, we did get some, you know, piece of junk cockpits, didn't we? DNI, Indo, Artemis, improved, indirect, missile Nova standard. Get rid of all the standards. We have SLDF. What would I ever need with the standard now? Gut support, hard gel. Nova CWS, Sensors, Slick Suite, Virtual Reality Pod. Or was that the other campaign? Adding AMS would be nice. It would be, but my repair bays are full. So, time to navigate to Zara.
Hello, Commander.
Alright, off we go. To Zara, Homer 2850 plus. Apparently there's a contract. Let me guess, it's going to be a 5-skull contract, isn't it? It is indeed a 5-skull contract. And it's a priority mission in the Highlands. New. Rekar misread that as adding arms. Was going to say must come with 2. Yeah, we're not going to take the priority decapitation strike. That's not... I'm not feeling that suicidal today. Turn on the big screen.
Hey, boss.
I would love to get our final control upgrade during this travel contract. Oh, I can. I can.
Put the team on it right away.
When we arrive, we will have the ability to drop 8 mechs again.
Report normal activity.
Oh, we can't click the star map. Well, that's a bug. Alright, well, never mind. Apparently we can. I'll talk to you later, Sumirai. No, we don't want to travel 243 days. There we go. Zara. Said course. I don't want to hear about your contract. Your contract is terrible. Oh, the question is, can we actually field 8 mechs? Engineering's done. Woo. I'm not going to queue up anything else because I'm so much on the corner of being able to afford stuff or not. Meg Bay, is anything broken? Oh, right. The not a mad dog. Kata. Oh, it's already being fixed. 19 days away. We will arrive in 18 days. Yeah, well. We'll have the Jade Hawk ready to go. That'll be great. Although it does need a small patch job. Is your Marauder broken at all, Sprague? How many tons can we drop? All of it? All of it. We have unlocked all of our drop tonnages, and this will be the last upgrade for that second Leopard. So, we're about to have fun. I think we dropped like 800 tons, I think? Host one live public game. Please don't hurt yourself. Morale increased by 5, which is great. Apparently Ronan wins. Or maybe Ronan lost. I don't really know. Okay. As soon as the Jade Hawk is... Oh, apparently... Oh, the Jade Hawk's going to be after the financial report, right? So we're going to fix the Jade Hawk. Hopefully we have an additional ton of plasma weaponry, because we're going to need it. Because I need that plasma ammo badly for end of the month. Oh, shoot. How much gas do I have? Apparently I only have 271,000.
I've got the financial report.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. That's a creepy event to show up there. 3, 2, 1, stop. Of course, we break orbit.
Looks like we've arrived, Commander.
Continue. We have exactly no money. Mech Bay. 1 day for the Not a Mad Dog. The Jade Hawk is also going to need a quick patch job here. The Jade Hawk is back for all of 5 minutes before he goes back on the hangar leave. 5,003 day repair? Are you kidding me? Oh, I have one more ton of plasma. Thank you. Thank you so much. 4 days to repair this thing. Such a hangar queen. Am I going to wait those 4 days? You better believe it. We can't afford it. I think that's the best morale we've had all campaign. Is it? No, we've had higher. I'm sure of it. Alright, well I need 1 more day to get the Not a Mad Dog done. But then the Not a Mad Dog is also going to need a repair of a heatsink, which I believe blew up. Or maybe it was just critted. I thought it blew up though. Let's see. How badly damaged did you make me? You did blow it up, right. Engine heatsink, that is an inner double. So show me heatsink double. Thank you, throw that in there. Confirm, that'll take you 2 days. And we will have the entire company ready to drop down on top of somebody.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Before we do that though, I'm gonna take this Atlas and we're gonna junk it. Because I already have an Atlas in my other campaign. Which means Direwolf is the primary goal. Unless of course, you know, we want to go for a Mackie. Or an Urban Lord. That is an option too. So, cycle a couple of days. Alright, our entire company is ready to go. Every last mech. Look over here. This is our drop force. We have 2 extras that we can cycle in when needed. We are a very heavy company. Wow. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Grimlock would be a good name? Wait, for what? Oh, if we get a Rexilla. If possible, for my next man, could I get a Care Bear? If we can run into it. Like, trying to find a Kodiak is not easy. Like, we literally have not seen one all campaign. Well, we'll have to look into that on Saturday. Should we end now? Oh, I could do that to you guys. I absolutely could do that to you guys. You know what? I love you all. You know I love you all. But, yeah. We're gonna wait. Are you kidding me, game? Also, the game had decided to be a total dick. Really? All of your contracts are travel contracts? You son of a... Wow. We come back here, and what do we find? We may have to take heavy lure. Just to spring the trap. That sucks. Yeah, we're gonna wait until next week. Or until Saturday. When we can pick this up again. 4.5 days is done. We just won a 5-skull mission versus pirates. That's at least a 4.5 versus clan. Heavy lure would be awesome. I think we might do heavy lure. We'll have to find out. We'll have to see about that. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's episode, folks. A little bit shorter than we've been doing. Normally we only are supposed to stream for 2 hours, but we've been doing 3 and 4 hour streams, and well, today not so much. But I think we had a pretty good run there. Managed to get our company out of the horror show that was there. Still managed to fight through the 5-skull mission. Got absolutely annihilated by so many LRMs and MMLs and heavy MRMs. And, well, the long-range bombardment is getting to be pretty rough at this point. We've got to come up with a solution. We're sort of in the market for a brand new mech that can handle that sort of bombardment and dish out, 3 arrow 4 artilleries right back into the face of the enemy. But that's going to have to wait until later. So if you've been enjoying this at all, and I haven't really shielded the stream throughout the entire thing, make sure you hit the follow button so you can follow along whenever we get updates. We stream on Wednesdays and Saturdays at 4 o'clock. Normally for 2 hours, but sometimes we go for much longer, and today we need to relax a little bit. Also, make sure you check out all the links down below in the channel. You'll notice a whole bunch of urban mechs down there, which will take you to places like our Discord or our YouTube channel, where you can follow all the VODs for Apollo's Vipers, as well as information about Howl's Harrows and the rest of the channel that you can check out. Next week, I believe, I'm 99% sure, Heavy Metal, or not Heavy Metal, MechWarrior 5 is coming out. We will be streaming for that. We're going to be having a lot of fun with it, I assume. And if you want a chance to be involved with that, make sure you join our Discord so you can chat with us and sort of get things prepared in a little bit ahead of time. I may end up not playing co-op for the first stream just to sort of get my feet under me, but I would kind of like to play co-op with a couple of people just sort of as things move forward, even if it doesn't end up being next week at all. But yeah, thank you very much everybody for hanging around. Thank you so much to all the people who followed, who subbed, who pennied us, just everybody. You guys have been great. Always nice to have so many people and new people in the chat as well, especially new people who are trying out RogueTech for the first time, which is really cool. And I will see you all in the next episode.